Chair war, imagine doing this
Tifa,
before we go live.
Why do you always manage to get your feet off your chair and my feet off my chair?
No, your feet of your chair
Tuesday,
are in my chair.
how is everyone? Hello everybody, happy Tuesday, hello Skinner. Congrats on being first, second and third consecutively. Nice.
I feel like that doesn't count, it's for Endrick.
1 + 2 + 3 is 6 and one of them should count for Endrick as well. Hello Endrick, hello Cowgirl Casanova, hello Mortonard, hello everybody. I am wearing my Zelda sweater again because hopefully today we're gonna finish Skyward Sword. I had it
There's no way we're not going to not
it.
finish it.
That's what I thought on Wednesday last week, Tifa. And
yeah, but there we still had a lot to do, a lot to go.
no, we didn't.
We kind of did, before we got to the final fight. We
True,
were
there
like
was
3 hours in.
There was a whole dungeon left.
Or like 4 hours, we finished quite late.
Yeah. You guys haven't changed a bit, you're both still super random and unpredictable as always. Yes.
Well, this wasn't super random because it's every single time that his chair is in the way. Whenever I want to do this thing, like I bump into his chairs, like seriously.
One of the many challenges of doing this with two people so close to each other, besides the audio stuff that I've talked about, is the fact that we both need to fit on screen. So we have a 16:9 camera layout. So we have to sit next to each other, like close enough so that we're both in frame. But yeah, it's rough if your chair disagrees. I mean, now we made it work. Yes.
Maybe we need chairs with smaller feet.
Our chairs are now basically docking. That's all I'm gonna say. But Tuesday is still emotionally recovering from episode 3 of The Last of Us.
I'm hearing a lot of people saying that.
Not me, not her, because we're gonna watch it, or she's gonna watch it when it's all aired. But I checked Twitter earlier today, so because like I try to make it a habit, like once a day I just look at it. Takes me 5 minutes and then I'm done. And you and the rest of everybody else who watched it, apparently it was rough.
Funnily enough though, this is one of the few shows that has this much hype where I don't see spoilers every day. Like with Game of Thrones, in the headline it was an immediate spoiler of something huge that happened in the episode a day after, or on the same day it even came out. Yeah. It's like, oh, this and this person died, wow! And then it's like, okay, now we know that. But with The Last of Us, I am seeing a lot of headlines when an episode has released. But they're not with spoilers. Besides like, oh, everyone is still recovering from the last episode, just like you are. But it's not like, oh, what happened?
For those of you that have watched it and do share Tifa's feelings that there's surprisingly little spoilers in the mainstream like websites. Like I haven't seen anything on Reddit, I haven't seen people on Twitter post about it. And usually with like Game of Thrones I did. So it's not that I go out of my way to avoid them. I would imagine I would still see them. My question to you is, do you think that's because it's based on the video game, which has been out for I think like 15 years now? I think it came out 2008.
I doubt
and
that.
It's very much just covering the story of it, so we know what's gonna happen. The question is how they show
the third episode goes bloop from the games.
How do you know?
Because that was a headline. It doesn't say what's happening, but it said that fans, what was the title? That fans are grateful that it went left or something from the video
It's
game.
the first time I ever heard that anybody was happy that a derived work was different. But
I was quite surprised about that too. Could also have been a paid article, of course, who knows?
fair enough. Yeah.
Like you never know nowadays.
No. You can never escape Mr. Ganon's wild ride. Is Ganon in this game? I don't know. Honestly, haven't been paying attention. I don't know. I mean, we do know that Demise is gonna be the demon lord we probably have to face at the end. I'm just imagining.
It's not really Ganon though.
But I don't know if Demise is just a different name for Ganon or Ganondorf or whatever. We're gonna find out today. Yes.
Endrick, good luck with your back. Hope it passes in the next bits.
Yes.
Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it.
Yes, everything she said,
down.
except of course I mean it more. As always, happy healing, please.
And you, happy Tuesday. How are you doing?
Hello.
Kauko had a job interview today, but it was cancelled at the last minute. Oh, that sucks.
That is...
Do you have a new date at least? And were you already on your way?
Was it remote or did you have to go there? And did they give you a new one? And did they at least profusely apologize? I had to cancel one of those things, like from the other side, from the person or from the company inviting you, and I felt miserable. No, because of the amount of wasted time for the person who's applying. Like, if you just do that willy-nilly, that's a yeah, but I had to because people got sick on our end. What are we gonna do? Just sit there with sick people? No.
I'll do it alone. I've did job interviews alone.
Back when I wasn't allowed to.
Weak. Who's Demise? Are they nice? Demise is a lovely dude.
Yes.
Very shiny.
Demise
big.
Is in fact so nice, and I love how that rhymes, that at least one person is so in love with him, her, it, they, I don't know. Demise is so awesome that one of Demise's followers spent thousands of years waiting for an opportunity to revive them. And basically managed to do that. That's spoilers, we're right at the end of the game, so if you ever want to play Skyward Sword, now you know what's gonna happen. Maybe I should have led with the spoilers.
You can make it a bit more spoiler-free. We call it Demise. Which also sounds...
like you're messing up trying to say Denise.
No, Demise. There's no N in that.
No. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like you're screwing up the name Denise.
Oh. I thought you said I screwed up like to say Denise.
No.
Oh, now I get you. I see. So yeah, nice dude. Can't wait to see him again.
Apparently super chill, super nice dude, 10 out of 10. Would totally go to war for again. At least that's what the other super evil dude in the game says about him.
Takes care of his fingers too.
True. I mean, we only saw him in like a form that was reduced to, I don't know what you want to call it, but it looked cute. I mean, it wanted to eat the world, but still cute. Do they cause violence? Yes. Yes.
That depends on what you consider violence.
Yeah, I would say yes, definitely. That seems to be like their day job. And what they're moonlighting as. Yes.
He was totally locked away by accident.
True. Maybe Demise is actually super chill and the goddess was being a bitch and that's why Demise turned out home.
That could be. Oh, I would love to have like a video game or a series or a movie like this. Like, we're Zelda or we're Link. We are with Zelda. We have this whole
carry on.
story about how we are the hero, and then in the end it turns out Demise is the good guy. The goddess is actually the bad guy who locked him up, and it's a bad end because we destroy the real god.
Spoilers! In 3, 2, 1, Undertale. Spoilers over.
Yeah, true. But more in a setting like this, I think.
You want evil Zelda.
Yeah.
I would be into that, but...
It has to be like a fan-made game for them, no?
I wouldn't be shocked if it existed. Yeah.
I would think.
Update, got an email from Cheddars today. I cancelled my interview. Oh, that's the company, okay. When I called to ask why, they said they had too many hosts. What?
Too many hosts? What does that mean? They have too many people...
is the job you're applying for? Or, okay. Why is it that every time I find a suitable job, something comes up that keeps me forgetting it? It's not because of you, I can tell you that.
That's just bad timing, really.
I have been at a point in my life where I felt that everything that happened to me was because of me. And I later, as I was able to overcome that, learned that no, that's not the case, that the world is just like that, unfortunately.
If you, however, are still...
help that feeling.
If you are, however, still interested in the position and you didn't reply to it yet, reply in something along the line of, oh, what a shame, but if a position comes open in the future, please keep me in mind and contact me again, because I would still love to have the opportunity to work for you guys. Something in that line.
That's the silver lining here, because you can swing this either way. Either you can tell them to fuck off for wasting your time, which justified, Or you can be the bigger person, go like, hey, yeah, no worries, things happen, and then what Tifa said. Yeah.
It's at least at our job, if something like that does happen, we keep your file. And sometimes, even though it can be months later, I get back to you.
Yeah, same. Apply to be a hostess. There's always something in the way whenever I try to get a job, and it's very frustrating.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I feel that. After I finished high school, it took me 6 months to find a job, and that was 2008. That was like the what's it called? The financial crisis hit the US way harder in 2008 than it did Germany. At least the fields I was trying to find a job in. But still, people weren't exactly hiring. The jobs I did find didn't seem very interesting. I applied anyway because I just wanted to work. But I kept getting rejected. And I wasn't even told why. So I do feel the pain. I can only tell you, you will find something eventually. Yes. Also, I'm sorry for being slightly confused, but it sounds like there's a whale dying the floor above us. What are they doing?
Is this my headphone? Or is this the music?
No.
It seriously sounds like a cow is dying. No. It's on its last breaths.
If you've ever heard a whale singing, imagine that, but like it's sad. Yeah, like, yes.
Or it's someone failing really bad at being a ghost or something. Right. Like, that's what it sounds like.
I think our neighbors are haunted. Now stop for a second. I'll just turn on the music louder for us.
It's really weird. But I have to say, I can't fully relate because I've never really had difficulties finding a job. But different city, different opportunities.
Yes, that also makes a difference.
Did you say you were looking for a job in 2008?
Yes,
I already worked way before that.
They are drilling.
That is not drilling.
Yes.
If anything, that's a sad dog. Wait, what?
No, they are. I don't know. I don't think the microphones hear that or pick that up. They are drilling. That is the part of the wall that is reinforced. I remember like that sound because a couple years ago I had to hang up something and I hit that part of the wall too. And yeah, I wish we could hear what they're hearing. Imagine the saddest cow you've... Go to YouTube, put in sad cow noises. That's what we're hearing. Basically, yes.
Was Tofu not in school still in 2008? I was, but I got my first job at 12 and I've worked every year since.
Yeah. What she said. And I finished high school in summer of 2008 and in December 2008 I landed my first job. By sheer accident, yes.
Record it on your phone and play it into your label mic.
I don't think it would pick it up.
I don't think so either. It's too soft, but it's like there. This sound will haunt me.
Woke up at 6:30, was on to my neighbor doing what sounds like drilling too, so I feel.
Oh, that's way too early.
I'm just happy you don't hear it, because if it's just us hearing it, we can play it off, because we just give the walls funny looks, because maybe there's a sad cow standing in the hallway somewhere. But I feel it would be worse if all of you were like, what the fuck is this sound? Yeah, no.
I think now the hammer started to come out for a second.
Yeah. Because clearly 7:30 is the perfect time to start home improvement. Yeah. Technically got my first job at 17, but my start date wasn't until the day after I turned 18.
Oh, with IKEA.
Not bad.
Never actually worked there. I've worked in the child mines at the ripe age of 12.
Something like that.
I did actually learn, I think it was last year, that what I did was very illegal because I did cash register work when I was 12.
Allegedly.
What allegedly? I even have that on my CV.
Allegedly, Tifa was part of illegal work activities. And allegedly, she put that on her CV because she didn't know better for years.
Well, of course I didn't know.
Allegedly, Tifa.
There's no allegedly. Yes, doesn't matter.
She's just saying these things, people. She's just trying to get us. Where's that piece of paper I'm looking?
Regardless.
Yes. Also, we skipped over redeem. I feel horrible now.
Oh, translate for me. Jullie zijn legendes.
Your legends in German is ihr seid Legenden. That kinda sounds cool-ish in German too.
Kinda does.
Yes.
Check out here, making sure MFly GmbH doesn't get shut down. Also, Knucklehead, long time no see.
Indeed. Happy New Year. How are you doing? How did you spend New Year's Eve? Tell us everything we missed. Welcome.
How have you been?
Yeah, hence...
I can't get shut down for having work experience at 12.
I don't know. But I'm not going to risk that. Allegedly.
I'm the victim, technically, you know.
That is true, you didn't know better. She actually didn't realize that until like last year? Earlier this year? I forgot when we first talked about this.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it came up. I think I was complaining why kids don't do this work anymore because no one at cash registers can count back. And I get kind of annoyed.
Can you explain what counting back is? Because I don't think you understand what she's trying to say. Because for me, counting back is 8, 7, 6...
No, counting back your change. Like if someone gives you $50, but you only had to pay for you, and you give them like 1, 5, and whatever, you go like, oh, 1, 5,
I
10,
don't know what you actually call that.
40,
so
makes 50
we're just
bucks.
gonna go with counting it back.
You count the change back instead of just dropping a whole load in your hand and saying nice day.
Sorry, can I have that sentence again, please?
No.
Okay.
Like my mom would slap me if I did that.
Just counting the change. Yeah, that makes sense. They do that in Japan, I think. Put money in your hand and slap you? What? Anyway, yes, talking about this with her mom, Tifa realized, wait, didn't I have a job when I was 12? Isn't the legal earliest you can work in benevolence like 14?
No.
Then what is it?
Well, I think it is, but still. Like, I don't care about what the legal age is to work. I wanted money.
Thank you,
I worked
Martina.
for, I think in dollars, I worked for like $1.30 an hour, maybe a bit less. Like, I needed money. I needed lots of money. Like, I wasn't getting anywhere for that money.
The Dutch, we can all take this opportunity to shame them for this. The Dutch have a very, if you ask me, yes, I'm shaming the Dutch for this, by the way. I fully own that. The Dutch have a very weird minimum wage system.
I have to agree.
Because up until you are how old? 21?
Yep.
Your salary, your hourly wage salary, whatever the correct term is, depends not on what you're doing. You could work on an oil rig, it doesn't matter. It depends on how old you are. And Tifa, what is the lowest if you start working when you are 14?
I am unsure about the current times. The most I earned when I was like 16 back in the day, and that's we're talking like 15 years ago, was in dollars, let's say $2.90 or something an hour. I think currently the minimum wage is at like $5. 6 maybe.
I found it. I found it.
That increased.
You can only legally start working at 15 when the salary is $3.35. That increases, it goes up from here.
Yeah, I was at like 2 something.
It goes up when you're 16 to, hold on to your butts, $3.85. With 17, $4.41. 18, legal age for everything in the Netherlands, $5.58.
It's really disgusting.
19, $6.70. 20, $8.93, and then the actual cap for the minimum wage once you're 21 is $11.16.
Yeah,
that
but that's
is
why
disgusting.
In the Netherlands we have a problem that with older people, and then I'm already talking about 30 plus, it's hard to find a job once you've been laid off, for example. Because companies want young kids, they want teenagers, they want part-timers that are still in school, because they need to pay you like a quarter of your wages.
The first time I went to a grocery store with Tifa and a person that looked the size of, hello Ranger, thank you for a resub, good thing you're coming in, that was basically the same height as Ranger and looked like a 12-year-old told me where to find the milk. I looked at her, I'm like, This is a child. Like, thank you for telling me where the milk is, but Tifa, this is a child. Why does this kid wear a uniform? Or is this one of those moments where I can't tell how old this person is because, I don't know, they're in their 20s and they look like a 12-year-old. This happens, but this is a 12-year-old. It's like, no, it has to be 14. I'm like, how is this better? That's why.
But yeah, you work for absolute peanuts, for nothing. It's absolutely disgusting.
Yes, it is.
Age-based wages are always so weird. Yes, they are.
When you work the same job, correct. I believe everybody should get paid the same if they're doing the same job. That's where I'm coming from. That's how it works at my workplace. And I like that system. Yeah.
But then the funny thing is, then companies, when they can't find people, they go like, oh, kids nowadays, they're lazy, they don't want to work, and blah-de-blah. But honestly...
Everybody wants to work, but we want to work for a salary where we can afford to live.
Who wants to work for $3 an hour?
Yeah.
I'm not sure why I was stupid enough to do it, but need money.
The disgusting thing is, in my experience, I haven't done this, but I have heard of other people doing this. If you can work for like $3 an hour and somebody offers you illegal work for $5, what are you gonna do if you need to pay your bills? I'm not saying you should do this, but I'm saying I understand why people feel the need to.
Yeah, but if you move out early, like I moved out of my parents' house when I was 17. And if you actually do need to pay rent and all of that stuff for, what was it, $8 an hour, you're not gonna get anything. You can work your ass off, but you won't be able to pay the rent. I don't want to work. You never have to if you don't want to, Evie.
Hello, Evie.
As long as you can keep that up.
Happy Tuesday.
You should do what you want. I heard so many people are hiring, but they can't afford to actually hire anyone. Yeah, it comes... No, that's my joke. That's fine. It comes with both sides. Also, Skinner posted the minimum wage for...
Ranger, I want to give a gift sub to you, but Twitch doesn't let me. Can you try?
Yeah, we'll do it in a second.
I click the complete purchase button and nothing happens. This is disgusting.
So in the UK, you also kind of have an age system. So for apprentices, you pay...
Apprentices?
Apprentice.
Apprentices.
Apprentices. You pay like £5.28.
Okay.
Under 18, $5.28 as well. 18 to 20, $7.49.
Oh, and where it even caps later at 23. That...
Yeah. Never even knew there was a minimum wage there.
Oof. So, Tifa,
but
do you ill deed?
Minimum wages for stuff like this is disgusting.
Yes. Thank you, Ranger. We're trying to make it happen as we speak. I don't understand Twitch sometimes.
Give me a second. Give to specific
Please
viewer.
give it to the correct youth.
So youth without...
What?
There we go.
Yeah, it's dumb. I only really see that tiered minimum wage for retail and fast food jobs. How is the job market over in the UK currently? Because over here, everybody is looking for staff so bad that a lot of companies started paying well above minimum wage. Because otherwise they just don't find anybody. And I'm not talking about like jobs where you need to have studied something or you need like years of experience. Even this isn't supposed to sound negative, but even what they call unskilled labor, where you just go somewhere and you get a training of like 1 day and when you know what you're doing, even they started paying like $2, $3, $4
everywhere.
Over, it's like you earn like 15, $16 an hour, which I think is good. I feel like everybody should get even more, but yes. I mean, good for people looking for a job. Everywhere else is a flat wage for any HMR job. Okay, so at least it's the same for everybody doing the same thing.
Yeah, I think that's a much better system.
Yes.
I don't know, I'm on salary job ones, what? So I've not been paying attention. Down south it's up and down depending on the field you look in.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. I feel like I should know because I technically am unemployed and should be looking at jobs, but I don't think many people are that desperate to hire. but there are people hiring.
Oh, you should come to Germany here.
Yes.
There's not a single company here that isn't looking for people.
Desperately. Yes.
I know, we are absolutely desperate here.
Yes.
We're looking in other countries and trying to get them to move to Germany to hire them because there's bloody no one to hire.
And
it's a crisis here.
The wonderful thing because of this situation is that now the larger unions in like every industry are like, well, this company needs employees and we have record inflation and everything, so how about starting the summer you pay everybody 15% more? And it looks like the unions are in a strong position to actually get 15% more out of companies. So good for everybody needing to pay their bills. Unless, of course, this causes a domino effect and then everything gets even more expensive because the wages go up. Anyway, this is not an economy stream. You just look at job listing sites this stream and compare the job market this stream. We could one day.
We could absolutely do that once.
Can you teach me German in 5 minutes, like when Neo learned Kung Fu in the training simulator in the Matrix, because I'll come over right now.
The good thing is, if you move to like a bigger city in Germany, you don't even need German because there's a lot of open English positions here as well.
Yeah, Munich, Berlin, Hamburg, Cologne, I would think you
Frankfurt.
Yeah,
definitely.
You can easily live there without knowing too much German, just getting by with like a translation app.
The German comes later, and depending on the job you find, they'll give you German courses.
Except for the fact that you're British. Because,
Brexit, you know, need to get a visa first.
Sorry, this is not a subtle dig at the UK. I mean, it is, but it isn't, not meant to. Because as a European citizen, as an EU citizen, you don't really need to care about where you work and where you live because you can. I have no idea how that now works for British people. I think there's a lot more paperwork involved, so good luck. But as far as I remember, embassies and stuff are equipped to help you with that. Because we do want people to come here to work here. Yeah.
That is true. Any of those near you? That's the important question. My work is looking for plenty of people.
Everybody is
But literally everyone.
This is not a generalization this time. Everybody is. I don't know a single company that isn't looking for people.
It could be an EU citizen. I know a guy.
Wow. I'm not gonna marry you just for that. No, you have to bring more to the table than you just wanting your EU citizenship. Aaron striking here though, a lot of the sectors aren't happy with their wages not being in line with inflation. Fully understandable.
That makes sense. Prices have shot up so much everywhere, but I don't hear a lot of salaries going along.
In my perfect world, sooner rather than later, all of the companies that make a killing of them raising prices and us having to pay them because we need to live, should pay extra taxes that then get redistributed to the working class. I would love that.
Like supermarkets are some of the biggest scams currently though.
Yes.
It all started with like the war in Ukraine.
First there was a pandemic and that was understandable because, you know, people couldn't go places. So yes,
Not for supermarkets. Supermarkets made peak profits during the pandemic because the entire shop was bought empty. But it's about
prices going up. And if people are getting sick left and right and you can't do certain things because of rules, I understand why prices go up. But we got over that. And then the war in the Ukraine happened.
True.
And then they went, oh, now oil prices are up. Okay.
It started with like 3 products.
2, oil, wheat, and what else?
Oh, wait, I was going to say flour, but you already mentioned that. There was something else. I think it was spaghetti, stupidly enough.
Yeah, so oil and wheat, basically. The 2 most basic things that you need for lots of other things.
Then that shut up. Like double, more than double. We had like a crisis on oil because there wasn't oil to be found for like 3 months. I kid you not.
Not gasoline oil, but like
sunflower oil.
To eat, to cook. Yes.
It was all gone. Then at some point they did have oil, but it was like, oh, only 1 bottle a customer for $6 a liter.
And the prices had gone up by 5 times.
And then they realized, oh, people are buying this. And then one by one, other prices started going up, all with it's because of the war.
It's because the wheat became more expensive and the oil became more expensive.
So suddenly
Yes.
everything was because of the war, and now they're just throwing it on, inflation, so everything
Yes.
is going up by sometimes 50%.
But the funniest thing is the companies, again, making a killing right now, supermarket chains,
They're still making like
energy
$1 billion
providers.
a year in profits. How is it possible?
They're making
How?
record win. Not the money they make and then they have to reinvest in their company because of operating costs. The amount of money that's left at the end of the year, just the net gains, the money that the shareholders get to take home, the CEO. How is that possible if everything became so much more expensive and you need to reduce the prices?
I just don't get how your excuse can be, or I can understand that everything is getting more expensive, but I don't get how you can go like, it's getting more expensive for us, so it's getting more expensive for you, but then you're still making more profit than before.
Because
how can that be if it's not from the price increase?
Easy, because people haven't grabbed their pitchforks yet.
Yeah, at some point the government has to step in, but
Yes.
I doubt that's going to happen.
I'm not advocating violence, don't get me wrong, but unless politicians implement laws so that you can't just scam an entire nation off of money because, well, they're paying for it, something needs to give.
Yeah. Just swim across the English Channel. They legally have to give you an EU citizenship. Let me know if that works, Skinner, after you've
Yes.
been down.
And remember, whatever you do, Montage told you this, not us.
We're not an advice by us.
Exactly.
Eggs have inflated prices right now because of the egg shortage. I've heard eggs, funnily enough, have not like doubled in price, but I've heard in America especially it's gotten insane with egg prices.
This is gruesome, but still, do you know what just happened yesterday or today in the USA?
What, chicken flip?
No, that already had happened.
Oh.
No, a huge chicken farm caught fire.
I'm sorry to hear that.
100,000 chickens died.
Oh.
That just
Those poor
adds to
chickens.
the whole problem. Besides the obvious loss of chickens.
We're expensive guys.
We are, yes. Starting now, it's pay-per-view, everybody, and you have to pay retroactively. It's just how it is.
Kid you not, we went to Walmart yesterday. They took all the price tags off the eggs, so no one knows how much they were until they got rung up. Is that even
That's
legal?
disgusting.
That should be illegal. But then
Yes,
they
it
just
should be.
go like, it didn't have a price, so it's
Kind of
not
sounds
wrong.
sus. Yes. So how much are you willing to pay for these eggs? How much money do you have in your wallet right now? What's your credit limit? That's horrible.
It really is.
I, on the other hand, will happily advocate violence.
Well,
I will leave it at that. Yeah.
we know who to blame if something...
Exactly. It's always Montage's fault.
Whenever I say that, you defend Montage.
Yeah, but how do I defend this?
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
I'm happy to when I see an opening, but now there's just nothing. I can't. I'm not that good.
That is fair.
National Mail Service here has been having a fun time with strikes and stuff about wages. Unions are asking for wage raises to be in line with inflation. Makes sense. The people at the top said there's no money to go around. Then it comes out that they pocketed huge Christmas bonuses in the midst of this.
Yeah.
I believe this is why some people say eat the rich.
It's the same with banks, airlines. You always hear
Every
people
bigger
are...
company.
Yeah, people are getting fired left and right because there's no money, and then it comes time for bonuses to be announced, and it's like, $500,000 there, 2 million there, this guy quits his job because he sucks, here, have 6 million to go, I'll take along for your new job.
And then the wonderful thing is, when these companies get interviewed and asked, why are you doing this? They're like, well, we do need the best managers. And if we don't pay a competitive wage, then we can't find managers of that caliber.
Happy manager, happy staff or something?
Yeah, and then
okay.
I would argue, well, if you don't take that money to pay your regular workers appropriately, what money do you plan to earn to pay your managers with? Like, usually it's the grunt work that earns the money in my experience. Maybe you should not treat them like they're doing wet work for you and actually not just tell them, oh, you are an essential worker, you're doing an amazing job. Maybe pay them accordingly and treat them as such. But hey, what do I know?
Yeah, that is true. False advertising is another huge issue. Yes, it really is. It used to be illegal, but now it's perfectly legal for some reason, and pretty much every franchise
That's
does it.
disgusting.
Because there's no consequences.
Also true, yes. I mean, if I can afford the lawsuit, the occasional lawsuit, because, oh no, I've been caught. Who cares? Like, if I can just pay for it.
Like, I think I told this story not too long ago too, but for example, we sometimes buy cans with diced tomatoes in there. I think everyone knows those. And a small can used to be like 45 cents, correct me if I'm wrong?
Before the pandemic.
Before the pandemic, they were like 45 cents. Now they are roughly 90 cents, so they like doubled in price, 89 cents. Don't nail me to it. And this year they had, or beginning of this year, they had like a New Year sale and they went like, oh, you get 20% off or something. So I bought some, price was still ridiculous, and then a week after the sales were over, it's the same price. They've just been increasing the price up to 20% more, so they can say, hey, it's a sale.
You're getting 20% off? Yes, because that's the price starting the week after. Yes.
And what the fuck? Like, you just increased the price a week before the sale with 20%. Actually 40%, so you could go, hey, it's on sale for 20%, and then you just make that the normal price after.
Yes.
I felt absolutely disgusted.
But what are you gonna do? Not eat?
Yeah, it's illegal.
Yes, unfortunately. Hello Shrift, happy Tuesday. I thought you were done with this game. You were on like the hopefully final fight, weren't you? Yes, and we might have actually made that last Wednesday if it wasn't for a specific person coming in and doing that redeem where we need to share the gamepad. Who was that? I think it was a person whose name sounded a lot like Shift.
It was a mix.
It was you.
Of you and Ranger. Otherwise we would have finished it. But we ran out of time.
Correct. So today we will do a montage of getting into a position where we hopefully have a few more hearts and whatever. And then try it again. Yeah.
That's what all major retailers do. Yes, but that was actually made illegal here last year. And they had to, in their advertisements, they even have to have the average price of a month.
Yeah.
And they still don't stick to it, but nobody cares. Can't even sue them for it. Like, seriously.
I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna take them to court, and then they're gonna have some document that shows, well, look, the prices for tomatoes suddenly went down, the price for tin cans suddenly went down.
The war in the Ukraine. It's the cost. And then we all go, oh, okay.
Richest franchise in the world still wants more. It's nuts. Yes, it's greed. It's just plain greed. And I hate it.
Nothing you can do about it.
But do you know what I hate even more? Steve attempting recaps.
Recap. We're at the last battle. There you have it.
And what happened before that?
We got to the last battle.
Tifa and I made it through the last dungeon. Link actually got the Triforce. That doesn't really happen in Zelda games usually. And through the power of thoughts and prayers, actually managed to stop Demise by killing it.
Oh, true.
Except
we prayed for Demise to die and we actually crushed him with a giant church.
Yeah, we literally buried him underneath a piece of land. Except that Link isn't the smartest cuckoo in the closet and wished for Demise in this time to die. He didn't say anything about Ghirahim, and Ghirahim, still being alive, kidnapped Zelda, who now woke up because Demise is taken care of, right? Took her back to the past. Now he wants to resurrect Demise like 10,000 years in the past or whatever.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, so...
and he has Zelda again.
Link thought he won, but he didn't. As a matter of fact, he messed it all up.
Dingo, thank you.
Hello.
For the wishes. Hope you're doing well.
You know how they say, be careful what you wish for, you might just get it? Well, that's exactly what happened to Link.
Oh, this makes me want to become a farmer and live for myself. That would actually be really nice. I wish I could grow some plants.
Yeah.
But we both don't have green thumbs. They die so fast.
Yes, indeed. What happened before that? Somehow your accent just makes everything even funnier. And what happened before that? How, is that better or worse? Because the German accent hurts my soul.
Oh, we should do a German accent redeem for you. That's what I forgot last week. Damn, you hate your fiance's recaps even more than you hate corporate greed.
No, I hate corporate greed even more. Like, if my hatred for Tifa's weak recaps is on a scale from 0 to 10, corporate greed gets a 10 And Tifa's recaps get a 9. No, a 1. A soft 1. Yes. Why have the cuckoos in the closet? Let them be gay. I was thinking of making a Zelda thing about tool, like the sharpest tool in the shed. Not what I was going for, but
pressing button.
I don't care where the cuckoos are, what they're doing. I want them to be safe and happy. That's all I care for. I have green fingers. I gained them from my nan. The only time I have green fingers is if I play with colors. You can't do that in the past. You need to walk through a portal.
We need to get some potions. So Zelda will be fine, right? I know she's in a life and death situation just outside, but...
Time travel, Tifa, it doesn't matter. Basically, in the past, Link has now left to go back to the future, and the same second he is gone, he comes back because time travel. Just accept it.
We're gonna do some shopping.
Yes.
Where's the exit again? That's
The
not
bird
exit.
is behind you.
I need to be outside to...
No, you don't.
What?
I don't think you do. Oh, you do.
I told you.
Wow, this Link can't even teleport while indoors. Weak.
Yeah, we need some potions and not die. I think that's a very good plan.
About we start with checking out the rest of the Goddess Cube treasure chests that we found.
Oh wait, the goddess is the one that killed the mice. Yeah, that's why everything looks different here.
Not the, I mean, technically the Triforce did. But...
Well, yeah, but this is the piece of land that came down and crushed him.
You do need a bird statue.
Well, that's the
I
question.
say use that thing.
Where is the bird statue? There was one up there.
I think so. Androids are so damn expensive, it should not cost $83 for a 6-inch figure of a character. I mean, money exists to be spent, right? I mean, yes, that's how the economy goes brrr. But...
I mean, I'm very happy if the economy goes brrr.
What she said.
But wallet goes brrr.
Wallet goes... What's an Android?
Those little... Not necessarily little. Those anime statues. Or character statues.
When I Google Nandroid, the first picture I found is from an Overwatch character and it's $180. So apparently 83 is not that bad.
Oh, I saw one that was going to be released for...
Look where you're flying.
For, what's it called? Where's the city?
Check the map for the treasure chests we haven't unlocked yet.
I thought we were gonna get potions first.
No, let's do that last. Let's get strong first. That's the clean cut minigame we did that. But apparently there's a treasure chest we didn't get.
I'm quite sure we got everything there, but let's go...
If we did, it wouldn't tell you to go there.
Let's go here first. What color is mine? Blue, right? There.
What color is your what?
Let's go here. From, so what? I'm a spider now. That one looked so cool, but it was like $180.
Which character was it?
No, that's, if I say that, it's going to be a spoiler.
Okay. Some things are ridiculously expensive, it's necessary to pass on some things.
The demon
also
lord.
True. Oh, okay. The demon lord.
I'm gonna guess it's in here. No, we missed.
All you had to do was get off a damn bird, CJ. What are you...
I missed it.
Did you all miss Tifa's motion controls? Because my stomach sure did.
Does anyone see? No, there.
Will Tifa remember how to motion control? Nope.
No. Oh.
Nope.
I missed it.
You get one more attempt and I'll steal the Joy-Cons from you.
Okay, wait.
Nope. Still refuses to acknowledge that controls exist.
Oh, wait, it's not here.
Correct.
What do you mean I acknowledge? I was aiming for this.
That's the treasure chest you had opened already, Tifa. That's where it's already opened.
Yeah, I didn't see that. That's the one I was aiming for, so I got it.
Some things are so ridiculously expensive that you need to buy them as a power move. That's what capitalism wants you to think.
I spent all my money this month on several amiibos. Also, what are those? Oh, they are...
I don't know what they are, but they looked adorable.
That's kinda cute.
Whoops. How do I... Oh.
This poor bird. The bird will be fine.
Oh, it's a... Boing!
Oh,
Oh, thanks for that.
I think you can climb on the mushrooms. Maybe
No.
not.
Since when can you climb? Tifa, when was the last time you climbed mushrooms in this game? I would like you to answer that. Tell me.
It seemed reasonable.
Get the burp. Too late. It's gone.
I think they were flying squirrels.
They looked like sugar gliders to me. Whatever they were adorable.
I think they are still there. I don't think they were birds. They were rainbow squirrels. I think they're gone.
Flap,
Wait,
flap,
look down.
flap.
Look down, to the right. Oh no, that's something else.
That's an enemy.
Okay, looks like you missed it. Go, but then... Oh, there they are.
There we are. Oh.
Maybe you need to like fly in between them? I mean, they form a circle. Maybe not. Quick, fly into it. Oh, one.
What are
What do
those?
they do? Do you need to collect like all of them?
And what? We need to fly higher first. Okay, let's go as high as we can.
You can't bounce on mushrooms in this game. 0 out of 10, worst game ever. I fully agree.
I agree. Should be like a Mario game where if you hold the jump button, you can jump even higher. Come on, let's be like Icarus and fly onto the sun. Where's the thing? Ahead of us. So if I now do this. No squirrels.
Nope. Oh, just keep going.
Bunch of nuts but no squirrels. What? I mean...
What even is this stream anymore? You know, if you know, we know.
Let us know once you figured it out.
Sometimes we wonder the same thing.
Did we find a mini-game?
Usually it's because Matanard keeps choosing violence.
Exactly, advocating violence too. This was a duck.
It's a person. Oh, it's a set. What do you call him? Mime?
Mime. Mr. Mime.
Oh, he speaks fake.
My super wacky party wheel fun. My super wacky party wheel of fun fell off the island way down below the clouds. Without that, there's just no way. The dream of fun is dead. I can't bring myself to do anything without it. The laughter has turned to tears.
Theo, happy Tuesday. How are you doing today?
Hello.
Did I miss the end? Is this post-content? No, we went back to the future for a moment so that we can... Or to the present. Well, if you're in the past and you go back to the present, you go to the future.
No, to the present.
But it's the future for where you are.
Stop
currently.
confusing people, it's the present.
But yeah, we went back a bit because we need to stock up on some potions, and now before we do the final battle, we decided to quickly collect these chests that are going around.
We're trying to pick up some items so that we can actually finish the game today.
But we will finish it today.
That's the plan.
Like, there's no way we're not going to. Feeling a little better today? Didn't know today was Tuesday. Wait, is today not Tuesday?
I'm happy to hear you're doing better. You were a bit under the weather, no?
But yeah, I'm glad to hear.
Ha! You got another item. Can't be back to the future without a fox. Which fox?
Yeah, which fox?
Potion medal. Carry this with you to prolong the effects of a potion. If you've got this, remember to pack lots of potions.
That's a handy one to keep.
Wasn't there a potion that makes us invulnerable for a moment? How long do you think that one lasts with this?
No, there was one where you take less damage for like 5 seconds or something.
You sure about that? Because
Yeah.
I think you're wrong.
We need to buy potions later anyway, we can recheck.
Michael J. Fox, oh of course.
I think I slept all of Monday. Sometimes you just really need that though.
Yes.
I had to write a lengthy email to my boss. Missed work, I was sleeping, oh no.
How'd he react?
Well, it's hard to call in sick if you're sleeping all day.
Exactly. How would you call in sick if you're physically incapable because you're not conscious? Oh, well, you're asleep.
As long as you don't make that a daily thing, I'm sure they understand.
Yes.
Like if you did that 10 days in a month, we would have a serious discussion. But, ooh, 300
We
rupees.
got a gold rupee. It's worth a staggering 300 rupees. Shh, don't tell anyone.
Nice.
Why wouldn't we tell anyone? Look at all that money.
Go to the island all the way. Or you want to go into the...
Yeah, you have a point. This is probably faster. Since we're already here.
No, I'll go somewhere else.
I joke. You and Friday was super woozy.
Oh, good. Not that you're super woozy, but...
Yes. And to be fair, if you were sick, you were sick.
Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, Marty McFly.
I'm still missing something.
It
seems-
can't be Back to the Future without the Fox. Michael J. Fox, who played Marty McFly.
Oh, yeah. Wow, sorry. It's been a long day, apparently.
Tifa doesn't care much for Back to the Future. Now, quick shame on that.
It's not true. I've seen the movies. More times than you have, I think.
How often have you seen them?
Several times.
Easily a dozen times.
Over
Yeah.
the years, probably, yeah. I just wasn't thinking fourth dimensionally exactly.
I don't think she was thinking. So the salary, it doesn't really matter as much. Fair enough.
Yeah, makes sense.
At least there's that.
Yeah, just focus on fully getting better.
Yes.
That's most important.
I'm the kind of person that gets really happy when their colleagues, when they're sick, actually stay home and don't come near work, because then I don't get sick. So please make sure to get better first.
But you're not streaming currently because you weren't feeling well, no? Weren't you already planning on taking like a two-week break? Or do I have that in my mind wrong again? Sometimes I mix up way too much information from everyone and mix it up.
I think I messed this up.
We have...
That landing. That landing.
We
Saved.
often see some squirrels out of the window here, by the way. It's super
That's
cute.
true.
We have like little colonies.
Garden
outside.
colonies.
That's what I said.
No, Tifa, when you say colonies to an audience that is mostly American, without explanation, they get weirded out. Understandably so.
But yeah, we have colonies outside, and sometimes you see like foxes or squirrels running around. It is super cute.
Yes, what she said without the problematic part. Lucky.
Is there gonna be a chest here?
I
Oh, there's the exit.
hope there's something here.
I have said that this weekend was a blur.
Understandable if you're unfeeling one.
Yeah. I feel like the entire year, or 2 years, have kind of been a blur, honestly.
In my mind, it's still April 2020. That's when we started going into work from home.
Oh, nice!
Hey!
Another
See?
empty bottle.
Potions. Potions,
Ooh,
my friends.
pouches full.
Potions.
We need to make some choices.
No, we don't. This will stay back. This will stay back. All of this junk.
Yeah, true.
I don't care for anything if it doesn't help me in those final fights.
Well, the bottle
The
is
camera angle change.
more...
We will take the bottles along.
Yeah, it did before it was like... We will definitely take all 3 bottles along.
Yes.
I think one of those coins can stay. I think one is like an item finder or something.
Punch those rocks. Cannot recommend doing that in real life.
Well, yes. Pointy gloves. Of course that works.
We haven't been over here, so let's check that out after.
But there's nothing on there.
Yeah, not that we see it right now. It doesn't
Let's
mean
say
there's
it on the
nothing
map.
there. If I was a hidden item, I would be on top of that tower.
I wouldn't.
Oh, please, Tifa, please. Sorry, what's this? What's this? Oh yes, it's me being awesome.
Yeah, sure. Gotta
get ready for the event.
Ooh.
Okay, good luck with maybe last boss. Thank you very much and say hello to everybody from us.
I hope it's going to be a fun event.
Yes.
And we
There's
don't
not
need luck.
all about it. True,
We absolutely got this.
we need skill.
With my skill and his sight-seating.
Sight-seating?
Yeah, what do you call it?
Looking at the screen? What
Like
are
when
you
you're
talking
driving and this person next to you.
Backseating.
Backseating.
about? Backseating, but from the side.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, now I get what you were going.
We're absolutely gonna get this.
What could possibly go wrong?
We might need 2 tries.
I see a person standing randomly. Oh.
Well gated.
Okay.
Out of all the places to land, I think there's a hole under the.
It kind of looks like, but oh, we
You
can swim through
can
it.
swim.
Weird.
Okay, see a rope. This is going to be like talk to the person. This looks like a training island
I have a feeling
where you need to run to the top
this is
within
like
a
a
certain
mini
time.
game area. Yeah.
How about? Oh, there he is. Go talk to him.
Oh no, it's one of Goose's friends. Link? Wasn't expecting to see you here.
Ah, that's Stritch.
I flew into this fake fog and ended up on this island. But once I got here, looked around and realized this is some kind of insect paradise. So I decided to go after my dream and raise a bunch of bugs here. I can spend my days catching all the bugs I want. I tried to catch... You want to try catching some bugs? Well, there's a few for you, so why don't you give it a shot?
Is he gonna dare to ask money?
I have come up with 2 levels for my bug catching competition. An easy bug beginner level and a bug wrangler level for real bug masters like me. Since you're on a bug level, I'll charge you 20 rupees for the bug beginner and 50 for the bug wrangler level. You want in on this?
Well, at least do the 20.
Well, I guess that means you never were a real bug lover.
Whenever someone says the answer is literally everything, every time it's the same answer, so you're just saying that is a bad idea.
Kind of. Kind of.
Everything.
I see the treasure chest.
It's not activated. There's no point going there.
Oh, yeah, it's one of those. Alright. Then we're leaving.
There was still one actual chest here.
That
There were
was
2
the
in
last
here.
one.
Did you already get to?
Yes.
Okay.
The second one was where you didn't believe me. On top of a tower.
Then go get it.
My dad lent the neighbor my castle. I'll be stuck at home for a while unless I go with my parents. I'm not necessarily complaining. I love having the house to myself. At least there's that.
That is true. Besides, you're not alone. You have us to keep you company.
You have us to keep us company. She tried.
I did try.
True, you do have us.
How about if the potions are on the way, you go do that first?
Good point. I mean, kinda, but we don't know what else we're getting here. If there's a 4th bottle, then...
Fair enough. You still have several... Oh, from
really
the island.
never fell in love with... Oh, there was another thing here.
Oh, see, I told you. Well, too late.
Well,
He's going back for it.
of course I am. I'm desperate for all the help I can get. I want to beat this game today. Oh god, I'm flying like Tifa does.
Shameful.
Totally Tifa doing this. No, it's me.
I have you, goofballs. That's only Jack.
Look at how majestic Levius looks.
Can this now?
Whoosh. Super cool flight thing.
Also, this place only turned into a stormy whirlpool because Levius went
Bananas.
a bit bananas, yeah.
Yes.
But he's no longer bananas. So why is the whirlpool or world storm thing still here?
I think that's always here. Also,
No, because the pumpkin, or the guy that makes the pumpkin soup for him, even said he can't enter now.
apparently I missed an item in here.
That looks like you've already gone through it though.
Yeah, I did. That's the thing where I just crawled through. But apparently there's another item here.
That thing respawned.
Because...
But there's no other exit.
But there's another treasure chest we need to find here. Or the game is lying. And if I know one thing, it's that video games never lie.
Well,
Ever.
so far, nothing has been behind or under these rocks that you couldn't see.
Why though?
Like how you keep going forward. Oh, you are so lucky.
I'm happy it didn't want to bite my butt. Can I turn this way, please?
Nope. You now need to go back and then go that way.
Ha! That's what you get. Bye.
Or there's going
Items?
to be another exit. How did it not go after you? I guess it doesn't let itself run into dead ends.
It didn't choose violence today.
Is that the one you've been into?
I have no idea, Tifa.
Oh, wait, you've been into this one. You need to go to the one on the right.
Have I been in this one?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Because when the camera was flipped, you went in that direction.
right. No, stay away from me.
This one you haven't been into yet.
I hope so.
See?
Tifa was correct for once.
Excuse me. You have a great sense of direction.
Since when? Da-ba-da-da.
Small quiver. Shame.
Nice. Just when we don't really need it anymore.
It's
Be nice
very
if we could
handy
just get out of here.
that all of this gets teleported to a storage space though. Like when my hands are full at the store, it would be
Whoops.
really handy. How did you dodge that?
Skill, baby. Where's the exit?
There, to the right.
Nothing but skills.
That should have hit you. You
Yes,
knew it.
it should have. It honestly should.
So you sure we're done here now?
Yes. I do believe that. Let me
Okay,
move
then-
that over here. Now I get you out of a Thunderdome and then you can take over again, because I'm so nice.
Then 4 more to go. Then get some potions and be on our way.
I'm really happy that we introduced a quick travel system in Breath of the Wild. This game should have had one too.
Yeah. Like at least to the main island.
Yes. I mean, they kind of gave it one in this HD remaster that we're playing with the amiibo, but I'm talking in-game. That would have been nice.
Wait, which amiibo was that again?
The one that's like $35 left.
Oh yeah, there first.
I marked all the things for you. Look at you dodging like a pro.
I know, right?
When did you get good at this game?
Since like the second stream.
Oh, something completely pointless, but I found it funny. We had put Skyward Sword on a poll a couple months ago and we didn't know what to play next. And I wrote down in the poll that I think it's gonna take us about
What?
45 hours to beat the game. And if we finish it today, it's probably gonna be after pretty much exactly 45 hours of playtime. Tifa, what is wrong with you?
I'm trying to...
What? Go left. Why are you flying away from your destination?
Because I'm trying to get the boost.
Reset the gyro, you're flying upwards.
Well, you know what?
This doesn't work.
Now we go like this. I was right before and then he started sinking.
He was trying to have a serious discussion about my awesome ability to predict how long something takes, and you just had to ruin it.
Wow, we played something by the average standard. We're pretty good.
No, twice as long as normal people.
Wait, we've already been here. This was
Yes.
the bamboo cutter.
And apparently there's a treasure chest here somewhere. Press a... Thank you, Tifa. Check around the building.
That was probably there the entire time.
Probably yes.
And...
piece?
Oh, another 300 rupees.
We do need to go shopping, so this is not bad.
How do I remove this thing
You
again?
can't, which is what messes me up.
Well then... Yeah. I'll take it.
Wait, how did you...
Oh.
Are you incapable of jumping, Sandy?
I don't see why jumping and falling aren't the same thing here.
Because one you do on purpose and the other is more inadvertently or by mistake. I guess the next one is on the one way up high.
Oh, that makes sense.
I know. Might want to flap. Don't flap. Why would you flap that close to the destination?
Well, you were the one that said...
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
On the edge. Oh, the cow is back.
Yeah, they're drilling again.
That was a...
I think now you can enter the thing.
It's...
On your left. Up there.
But how?
I don't know. Actually, that one
See a
looks
hole. Oh, that's not a hole.
locked. Can you use the claw shot? Maybe?
Even though it's coming from above us, I feel the ground beneath me shake.
Because they're drilling.
No, it's quite funny.
You already had them equipped, by the way.
Oh.
No.
Like, why would this be here, though?
I don't know.
Can
Tackle.
I, like...
Lucky. Tackle the tree outside?
Can I pull this? No. Tackle the tree.
Yes,
Which tree?
behind you. Love how you always
there.
look away from where you...
No, wait.
No, run and shake the... Run and shake the left one. Alright, I'm confused.
How?
That's a waste of flowers.
Kind of is,
Walk
yes.
around the thing. We cannot. Okay.
Wait,
Read
there's
the
a sign.
She's gonna cut it, isn't she? Out to work for the day. Those who have business for me can find me here at night. Beetle. We probably have to come back at night.
Yeah.
Okay,
then
let's
we can
not
go in there.
do that because there is no day and night cycle. What? How are you? Okay, we're not getting this one. Shame.
Where's the direction of...
Right. Yes.
This way. Oh, there. Oh. Whee.
I love how holding one button is just completely elusive to you. We tried holding it downwards.
Fall.
Okay. Not where we need to go, but
Well, it's faster, isn't it?
a little bit. We tried holding it down.
No.
Why does this need your whole... What I...
No, that doesn't work. We're just gonna free fall. Oh no, I might make this. Wait.
If
Can I
only you would
already?
move. Tifa, tilt the Joy-Con, please. Thank you.
Oh,
It's skydiving, yeah, still.
that's handy. We can totally make this. Right.
It's always been like this. You just never acknowledged the fact that you could actually do something while you were here. Thank you. It means a lot to me.
Like done.
You cannot control the camera with your head. Climb down on the back.
We've already done a thingy like this.
Yes, climb
Wait,
down
am I on
on
the
the
right
back.
I am on the right one.
Thank you. I know you struggled with this, but thank you. I'm very proud of her right now.
Like we've had one other island.
Yeah,
we
they
had
kind
to
of copy-paste.
Oh, it's the exact same one.
Okay, so there's another one here.
Yeah, it's the one that's down. Oh, wait.
Shouldn't do that.
Oh, not a smart idea. Not a smart idea.
Correct.
Climb, Link, climb!
Yes.
It's the one here.
Oh yeah.
Because we came here and then it was like, oh, this one was deactivated, and then we couldn't find the one that actually was activated because we had to go around the
More
island.
money's for us. So, to Skyloft? Oh wait,
we
there's
still
one
have
on the
one
pumpkin
more.
thing.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell, but she was pressing multiple buttons. Right, why are you flying away from everything?
Well, I couldn't see the direction.
How do you not see a direction?
In which direction I had to go?
To the blue light.
Oh, did you see the blue line?
No.
Well, that's the point.
No. The point is, if you don't see any of these lights, you're going the wrong way. You turn.
Well, that's why I turned. I first turned left and there was no light, so I turned right. And then suddenly there was a light.
This was painful to listen to. Yes, you can, Tifa. Could have taken the boost.
No, it's fine. It's the pumpkin one.
Your pumpkin.
I don't recall where a chest was there, but...
There has to be another one. Somewhere.
We're gonna find out.
There's always been this much land around the pumpkin.
Is it on top?
I think it's down there. Fall down.
There's a hole too. Oh, on the staircase.
Idiot.
That's gonna hurt.
Go right, please.
Not in here?
No, go. No, Tifa. I know why I'm saying words. No, go.
That's left.
Yeah, down there.
You said go right.
Yes, when it was right.
It was never right.
You're never right. Okay, this is not where there is a treasure chest. Now you should try digging.
I think it was digging all along, but... Oh, I
She
can't
cannot dig, so
Okay.
it wasn't digging all along.
No.
Talk to the person?
Yeah, in a moment.
Maybe the butterflies?
But that's a...
How do you know? Have you done it before? Because it kind of lines up with a map.
Tell me boing boing one.
Tell us where the treasure chest is. Apparently, if you draw a symbol of money on certain walls, you can make an easy fortune.
Money. That's what you have to draw.
How do you draw money?
Yeah, like dollar signs, euro signs.
How
Do you
would
think-
Skyloftians know what a dollar is?
I think it could be inside.
I hope so.
Or maybe you need to make a rupee shape.
Fair enough.
Oh, how cute. Oh, that's rude.
You really shouldn't open other people's cupboards without permission.
Yeah, you're right. That is kind of rude. I like how everything is pumpkin themed.
I like how that is really cute. I like how that note came up after Link did it. So, not in here.
Okay.
I like how you casually walk instead of running. Yes.
It's
fine.
rude to run in a restaurant.
It's only the end of the world, but I'm trying to prevent.
Zelda's fine, right?
I have a feeling it's on the pumpkin again.
But I checked from above.
Have you, Will?
Yes, I even said that before I dropped. I
Have
can
you,
have a
Will?
look again because you made me drop early.
I made you.
Or
Ah,
yes.
yes.
Yes, you were even like, oh, press the button to fall.
Did I do that?
And I even replied with, I'm checking on top of the pumpkin. Okay, well, it's not below the pumpkin. Oh, sorry, bird. See? Oh, there it is.
Oh, who called it again?
Not you, because I said it first and you made me not do this. So we didn't get it because of you.
Who just said check on top of a pumpkin?
How about you go back in stream to see that you were the one that denied us this chest?
Wow.
Okay, that was the last one, right?
Sure looks like I did it in the end.
Okay, let's get going to the city, buy some potions, and
I love how you rearrange the camera like 15 times during it.
get our Zelda back, shall we?
Sounds like a plan.
I wonder if people will notice half the island is missing.
That's a good question. Maybe we can actually talk to one of the, inhabitants of what's left of Skyloft.
I'll consider it.
I think this is the least sociable link in existence.
Oh, you could,
One could have, you couldn't have, no.
We're fine. Who needs a boost anyway, right?
That was pathetic.
I want some extra time with my bird.
And you want your bird to forget how to fly from all the concussions?
He's fine, he's fine.
Sivo. emoji, I wonder why. Maybe talk to us? Okay, let's not talk to people.
He doesn't have anything interesting.
Least sociable link was not what I expected to hear today. Well, have you ever played a Zelda game and you just never talk to anybody? Tifa has.
I don't like having to talk to every single character.
Except in Pokemon when she hopes she gets free items out of it.
Yeah, but there I know it's stuff I need.
The quiver and the seed bag can go.
Quiver. And we want this in exchange.
Yes. Exchange the
Treasure
other.
medal can go too.
Yeah. Let's just leave it at that.
Anything else we need?
No. I mean, you can exchange the empty bomb bag for a full bomb bag when we don't need to look for more.
But this is a small one, this is a big one. Oh no, it's also a small one. Never mind.
What's it say, Tifa? Sorry, I couldn't hear you there.
It looked bigger. I thought we also had a hard. Oh wait, there's a hard
we're
one.
done.
Okay, want the shield just in case?
No.
In that case, finish.
I doubt that we'll need one. We haven't needed a shield ever in this game.
Yeah, but could be easier. Okay, let's see what...
Use up the fairy.
Use up?
Yes.
It's full health.
No, Tifa, it's 8 health. And the potions to heal you actually heal all of you. So that's way more useful.
If you say so.
I do be saying so. This feels so rude how Link just pours it.
Kinda. Okay, this is a stamina one.
I doubt that.
This is the normal one.
Do these do? Revitalizing potion. Broken shield. Nah. We don't even have a shield.
That would be so handy though. An item breaks and all you need to do is spend 30 bucks on this potion that you pour over it and suddenly it works.
Just like in real life. Yeah. There it is. This stuff makes you feel invincible. Okay.
Reduces damage for a little bit. But what's a little bit? Do you really want to risk that?
Yes.
How about we only buy one?
Yes.
So one.
If you find yourself facing an opponent who's out of your league, yes. Yes. Yeah, whatever.
200. Okay,
Tifa, we
fine.
maxed out.
Fine.
This is the end of the game. Buy it.
Fine. We're only buying one though.
You got a Guardian potion. This mysterious potion halves any damage you receive. The effect lasts for 3 minutes.
Oh,
We do want that.
3 minutes is not bad.
Buy 2 of the red ones and then after see if we can improve them with her husband. Because now
yeah,
we
true.
should.
Now it doesn't really matter.
Yes, it does?
Yes. If
Oh,
we
now it
spend
doesn't
money on
matter.
it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, we had a perfect 1,000 coins though. Or rupees.
And? Do you think you unlock a secret ending if you have a funny number as your...
Isn't it nice to see
No.
a nice even amount like that?
Why are you buying air potion?
I don't want an air potion.
I don't think we'll need those when we fight the bosses. Doubt it.
Yes, please. Give me another one.
I like how cheap it is.
20 bucks is definitely not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, husband, son, what do you have?
Oh, he hasn't been able to sleep at night. Well, that's too bad for you.
Yeah, because of the baby. You know, he has a baby on his back.
Didn't we improve a potion before? Why is he telling us all of this again?
I guess they always go in repeat. But to be fair, they
guess.
probably see
Check the Guardian thing first.
hundreds of people a day.
Prevents you from losing any hearts.
That's handy.
Yes. Yes, do that. We're invulnerable with that.
For a short time.
And that doesn't matter. What are we?
Starry Firefly. Oh, at night. How about if you have the ingredient, we'll just buy it from you?
That would be really nice. Well, then at least let's get these. I'll take half damage for 3 minutes. Yes.
Might as well upgrade both then.
Oh, longer than 3 minutes actually because of metal we found.
Oh yeah, true. It
At
increases.
least 3 minutes. I'm okay with that. See?
I would
Restores
like
all
it.
hearts now.
Yeah, but I would like it if he asked me, oh, I see you have 2. How about I do both?
Yes. Do you want to pay double and use twice the item?
Yes, I am sure. Thank you very much.
Look at the baby just nodding along.
We should save again when we're back before the battle, because worst case we can just get our save file back, so we don't have to keep flying back and forth to get potions.
Yes.
In the very worst solution, or worst
Can you
possibility.
go to the menu after this for a moment?
I can do that. Menu is button. Nope.
We drag the plus button.
There we go.
We have 2 heart pieces. If we have 2 more, we have a whole nother one. Wanna check out some places to see if we can quickly get 2 more?
Nah, let's see if we can do the boss like this. I think we're gonna be fine, honestly.
Wow. I really think we should try to get 2 more.
But why?
Because then we have a whole heart more.
So, look at how many hearts we have.
Not enough.
If you know the location where they are, and it doesn't take an hour to get them, sure.
I don't know, but if you give me, I can try to have a look. Because just telling you where to go. Wow.
You think there's one on the island?
No, but I distinctively remember that one of our dear friends who we kind of saved their life told us, hey, why don't you come back later and I have something for you. The Electro Dragon dude. Literally told us, I don't know how to repay you. The next time you're back here, I will have something for you.
Electro Dragon dude.
Yes.
But he gave us the song to repay us.
I remember him saying more than that.
Well, if you... I think he was...
Ranger.
There.
Never change. Happy Tuesday. How are you?
Actually, he was here. He was here. Down there.
No.
He's not in the harbor. The electric dragon dude is here.
I want to go there first. And then I'll walk. Worst case. Link.
Why do you always have to make it so difficult for yourself? How you doing, Ranger? How's work coming along?
You'll get your Guide Me Senpai in a moment. Once I figure out where to go. Oh. Yeah.
I've come to collect on a favor.
Link is the godfather now. Basically. What is this platform for? Because...
Before this was water, you know. It was a dock.
Alright,
I seriously don't get what you're doing all the way here.
Tifa was correct. For once. So,
Also, I feel like if you are at these bird statues, you should have the option to go to another bird statue on the island. As in,
yes.
On the place where you're at. Because now every time you need to have yourself fly into the sky and then drop down again.
Yes.
That is something that would have been really nice, because we've had to do this several times.
Yes. Wholeheartedly agree. Beautiful flying. So... Here you say?
Yeah.
In the gorge? So what's... This was the...
We've already been through all of that.
Okay.
I think it was here or even there.
Let's find out.
It was here.
Oh, and this thing is still active. Nice.
Now, give me that heart piece.
Finally, Link! You really did come back. Glad to see it. Well, then let's have some fun. Maybe a hero such as yourself has no time for playing around.
Zelda's fine.
Technically no, but time travel, so yes, all the time in the world.
Well, what I offer is more than mere child's play. I would have you face challenges that draw upon the many hardships you've experienced thus far.
How is this a gift?
Look to the past to understand the future, that's what I say. and I think you will find that you have much to gain in revisiting your own past.
A link to the past, you say?
So what do you say, Link? You're a true hero, that's the spirit. But if you will permit me, I'll take a peek at your past experiences. Indeed, indeed. You've done some amazing things, like battling fierce foes and overcoming the daunting trials in the Silent Realm. We know. Alright then, based on those experiences, you can choose one of two exciting challenges.
What's it gonna be?
Why?
Which one would you like to try? Pick whichever one you like.
Why did he say fierce monsters and Silent Realms? Is this just replaying them?
I have no clue. Do a Silent Realm? Maybe it's a new one. Why did you press neither?
Because he said you've done them before.
Oh, it's like he gives you a option to redo all the bosses and stuff, probably then.
You'll probably get something for it, but do you really want to refight all the bosses?
Fine, then let's go.
What? You're not interested? How dull! Oh well, come back anytime you change your mind. I'll be waiting.
Bye.
I doubt it.
That's not the favor I had in mind.
Yeah, this is not a gift.
Do you have anything else?
This is not a reward.
Can I pick?
This is horrible.
Preferably 2 heart pieces.
That would be nice, yes. Alright, I guess we're gonna fly back with me having my eyes closed. Tifa, guide me, senpai.
Where do we even need to go again?
The green one.
Press... Oh, there, okay. Go right. Straight. Left. Straight. Very good. Press X.
First, I think we need to flap.
Now you went half circle, go right. No, that's left. Right. Straight. Flap some more. Now you're going straight down. You're going straight down. Flap up, flap up, flap up, up. Touching the sky. Flap up. And your bird's drowning. Up, 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 up.
Drowning
up, up, up,
in what?
Right, 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 right.
Clouds?
Yes. Now you're going down again. Left, 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 and up, up. Yes, thank you. Right, right, right. Left. Go straight, straight, straight. And you're going all the way down. Up, 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 up. Drowning, drowning. Can't breathe. Up, 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 up. Thank you. Press that door. And move to the right. Move to the right. Yes, perfect.
Oh god. Yes.
Press A. Where do we need to go to again? Go left. Stop. Tiny bit right. That I said tiny bit. Okay, go slowly left until I say stop. More. You're standing still. Okay, yeah, no, left. You went all the way back. Yeah, no. Tiny bit right? Yeah, no, too far. Yeah, 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 press A, quick. This is behind the temple. We can... Yeah, we can reach it from behind the temple, no? Can we go there from behind the temple?
I think so.
Okay, then press yes.
Which one is yes?
Right.
Press yes. Sure. Which button has the Y, E, and S on it?
One sec.
It's raining.
Oh. I was like, what?
Or hailing, suddenly.
Yeah, that's hail.
Real hard.
That one, obviously, I never.
Yeah, sorry, I should have just known, I guess. Come here.
For a second, I thought the wood of the window was cracking. I didn't.
After a whale / cow / whatever made weird sounds earlier, now there's something else coming through the window.
Yeah. But it's hailing. I didn't expect that.
We can walk through. Okay, good. Alright.
Can you save in the past? You can, right?
Yes,
yeah.
we can.
After you saved, let's get another cup of tea.
Sounds like a plan.
Before we do the final battle.
Yes. Hope so. Hopefully we'll win today. Ooh.
We're absolutely going to.
I pray that we will.
Okay, so we have everything. So this is it doesn't...
How close are we to 45 hours? Ah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
We're not gonna spend 3 hours beating this last battle.
Alright, Guardian Potion and those are over here. Alright. Cool. TRB.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I know.
BRB. And we're back.
I like that we split this now.
I'm
okay.
very happy with that too.
Yes.
It works.
You know where else time travel powers would have been helpful? How about avoiding the problems of a whole game? Correct. Unfortunately...
Master Link, have you finished with your preparations for the battle ahead? Let us proceed to the battle at once. Oh, you don't have to walk all the way down. Oh, that is nice.
I thought you have to redo the whole horde battle thing now.
No, that I didn't think, but I figured we would need to walk all the way down in a circle because of this gate.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Alright, time to cutscene again. You can skip the cutscene with a minus button. We've seen this one multiple times. Yes, unfortunately, if I recall correctly, or at least it hasn't been brought up yet, you cannot tell the time gate how far back in time you want to go. You just go back. Tifa, do me a favor, don't rest one of your arms on the...
Oh. How do I...
You lock on. Don't rest your arms on the table when you fight because you shake everything.
No, that is right. Does this dude not hit you in this?
Oh, I mean, he does if you do it wrong like that.
I know you shouldn't have said anything.
This is way easier if you know what to do. You could have just attacked one of them. Did he just cut his head and then do the snake? This is pointless.
I feel better still hitting him anyway.
Look at Tifa going Ultra Instinct. Now lock on and then do the jump. Yes.
Yeah, easier.
Like that.
Oh, that was surprisingly easy.
You got hit once. Nice. Do you remember this part too?
No.
Hit him until the game breaks. Until his weapon
Until we
breaks.
crash.
Until he drops his weapon because it dissolves or whatever, and then you stab him in the heart.
404, not found. You win.
GG easy, basically. Also dodge.
What's dodging
Dodge
again?
backwards. A.
No, I did B.
Yeah, we saw that, Tifa. No, backwards, not sideways. Never sideways.
I will get there.
Just like that. Also, you're not hitting fast enough. Nope.
Does it need to... Excuse me. Oh, was that on fire? Oh, excuse me. Oh. Excuse you, I mean.
Why are you like that, Tifa?
How often do I need to do that?
Until he loses.
Oh, that's B again. Oh my god. Jinxed it.
I wouldn't call that jinxing if you don't remember the basic buttons of a game you've been playing for 42 hours in the bit.
Hey, the beginning went so well though.
That was a nice buff.
Oh, no, double one.
It's usually a double one.
I even knew it was going to be a double one.
You weren't planning to win this fight, were you? Because...
Okay, wait. I need to get into the mechanics. There's no point using a potion.
How many attempts do we each get? I say 2.
No, we can swap. Oh!
Stab him. That was one stab. That was really bad.
I feel like it's progress.
True, it is.
Oh.
She's incapable of learning.
I don't have patience.
We can tell. Or you cannot count to 2. It's either one of these.
Like, that's where it goes wrong. Oh, excuse me. Excuse you, I mean. Oh, now you do one.
That should have hit you.
Oh, oh.
You made it to what I hope is the last phase, because this is the third one.
You wretched brat!
Oh, it's this one.
Let's see if you remember this part. Basically hit the...
We're gonna die, yeah. Yeah, no, you had to hit it at the same spot so that...
Yes, without getting hit yourself, Tifa. Game over. You suck.
That went sort of well. It's actually a good arm exercise.
Fine. Excuse me, Master. I'd like to tell you about counting, specifically to the number 2. What is absolutely horrible, if you ask me, is the fact that, first of all, the gyro. Is there a return to the title screen button?
No.
Because there is no way to just recover your health down here.
Just killed Oh, you want to reset the thing?
I want full health. At least.
Yeah, I guess this is faster than killing
And I
the game.
don't understand why the game doesn't just give you full health. Because... this is a bit annoying.
Why not just reload the save file?
Because that takes longer. And I was hoping this would be hard. Nope. So we're gonna sit here for a moment and talk about Tifa's strategy. Tifa was doing surprisingly well in the first part of the fight. Only got hit once.
The only bit that went good. Oh, excuse me. Link, we have Zelda to save. Time to go.
Rude. And this is the past, so technically us stalling for time here matters.
Well, it's been an exhausting time.
You were doing well in the first phase, not gonna lie. And
Then you didn't. Or I didn't.
I did, yeah, then you completely fumbled it. Yes, what was wrong with that?
Well, I wish you better luck.
Tifa, the world needs to know, why did you suck?
Stress.
Alright, let's see if I suck too.
It's a valid reason.
Skip.
With some luck, you suck more at this bit. And then I do the first bit, and then you do the rest. But you're doing well.
Alright. I just don't want to get hit during this part so I can say I was better than Tifa.
I also wouldn't mind an option to be able to save in between stages. Or not stages.
Okay.
Phases.
Okay. My hands are getting cold.
No, you're doing good. Last platform. And there you go.
Okay.
Oh, never
Okay.
mind. One more. Or do you go down here?
I did better than Tifa. Made it to the second phase.
Good
without
job.
getting hit once. Alright, I need you to give me a little bit of room. Not too much when you're out of frame. Come back a bit.
Moving. It's
I
okay.
need to give... No, it's not. You should stay in frame.
This is your moment.
This
Get
is a
it.
two-person stream, except you can only see one person really.
I'm the invisible commentary. No. Point. Wow, that was one.
I hate the stabbing mechanic.
What did you say about me hitting him once again? But at least you get it faster.
Stab, 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 stab.
Pay no attention to the Tifa behind the curtain.
That's usually what I say.
nothing.
Oh.
There's no one
Okay.
there. Those feet?
So is it
no,
enough?
those are just old socks.
Nope.
Not yet.
Nope.
Doing quite good though. Pointy, pointy,
Step,
pointy,
step,
pointy,
step.
step, step, step.
Yes! Phase 3!
Nice. With no hits yet.
You wretched brat.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's see if this is a no-hit run.
We haven't gotten past this point yet. Oh, that was such a nice dodge.
How did that not hit?
That was a really good one.
I wish they had the Breath of the Wild, what's the dodging mechanic, where now I get like infinite hits on him just because it was awesome. Also, I've done this the other day when I just barely made it. The Joy-Con, the cursor isn't shaking because the Joy-Con is being weird. That's my hand right now. Like, stress. Alright.
Chip away. How did that not hit you though? Like I saw it go through you. Okay, that one is
I think we need our spinning attacks at this point.
spinning ones, but then you only hit it at one point. Oh! Tap, 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 tap.
Die, monster.
He's quite nice.
It's the spinning thing that we didn't do the other day.
No, he swapped the sword around for you even.
How nice of him.
That went way faster than I
Please let
expected.
this be it.
This is preposterous. Driven to my knees by a simple child of man. Laughable. No matter how many times we clash, I can't prevail. You think I can't defeat you? You think I can't win? Boy, what are you?
The hero.
Zelda's boyfriend.
But never mind that. Victory is still mine to savor. While we fought, the ritual I started continued.
You haven't even seen my final form.
At last, it's complete. The Demon King shall devour the soul of a goddess and resurrect in his full glory.
Oh yeah, where did Zelda float off to?
There she's.
Oh, there she is. Hi.
Thank you, Gillian, for listening.
Didn't see you yet.
I'm kind of shocked that the bad guy won. But then again, that's usually what happens in Zelda games. No? Usually the bad guy wins first and then Link comes back and kicks his ass.
He didn't win yet.
He succeeded.
He still needs to eat the goddess.
How are we gonna stop him? Us and who? Groose? Groose isn't even here.
Point him in the toes.
How do we...
Good thing Zelda's floating so high.
Yeah, I think she's gonna go down now. Oh, it's...
Oh, he's eating the
her life
essence.
force? Essence? Soul?
That's a whole lot of goddess.
Yeah, it looks like the bad guy's won.
Now,
This is not good.
technically he has one.
Bad ending, everybody?
He took so long.
Don't you see? It's all over. You and your kind have lost. This world and everything that now belong to darkness. They belong to my master.
I hope he gets eaten first. While we're
He is
at
the
it.
sword. He will probably just become Demise's weapon again. Okay.
Oh.
He actually has scales.
That's not Ganon. Is this
That looks a lot like Ganon.
is this Street Fighter?
This is Akuma.
It's a mix between
Yeah.
Akuma and what's the
Ganon.
guy the green one?
Hulk? Blanca.
Blanca. It's a mix between Akuma and Blanca. And you're not
Welcome.
telling me otherwise.
Welcome back to us, master.
Imagine saying Hulk.
No, Blanca.
You never know what she's gonna talk about. Oh. Oh, it's the classic, the bad guy is really bad. And even kills his friends.
He just wants
Oh.
his sword back.
All that.
Sometimes I'm always a bit shocked by that though. You have the bad
Sometimes,
guys
always.
yeah, who want to like destroy the world. And they don't want to kill everyone. And then like the boss of the bad guys is like, oh, I'm gonna kill you all as well. And then it's like,
He couldn't heal you. Okay, it's like the evil Master Sword. I kind of dig it, but...
that's a cool sword.
So Ghirahim really is the opposite of Fi. Sorry, I didn't mean to press the button. But this is basically prototype Ganon, right?
I like his hair. Other than that, not too big of a fan.
I would love to understand why he's doing all of this.
I like how
the
his
whole...
chest is also radiating.
He has speaking lines.
So you have a chosen knight of a goddess. Intriguing. The goddess lowered herself to mortal existence to keep me imprisoned. How pathetic. This bag of flesh pales in comparison to the magnificence of her previous form.
I mean, he didn't have to do that. Okay, one swoop and he's creating a hurricane. Oh,
Bruce came. That
Don't
is
worry,
nice.
Link, Bruce has got this.
Man's been in prison for how many years? I'd be pretty pissed too. Fair.
You do have a point.
And we still don't know why he's been in prison other than being evil. Why is he evil though?
But this is only shortly after he has
Link,
been in prison.
I caught her. She's okay. I don't know if this is auto-scrolling text, Tifa.
And this one isn't. Cool. Sorry, what?
Yeah, but he hasn't been in prison for this long now, no? We went back in time to just after he has been imprisoned, if I recall correctly.
No, we went back in time. We don't know how long.
I'm quite sure in one of the conversations they were like, oh, he just got imprisoned, blah, 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 now I need to...
Yeah, but we don't know exactly, do we?
Like, go into sleep so that I can protect him staying in there.
Yeah, but he's been in prison still. I'm just saying. I would love to understand why Demise is Demise.
Because he's evil.
Yeah, but why is he evil?
Some people are just boring as shitheads.
I guess.
Some kids are evil. Now go back in there and kill
Yeah, Link,
his
maybe
ass.
turn around and fight the dude because Bruce has got this.
You have to say though, Bruce still came.
Yeah, true. How did he time travel?
So you and that other human would stand before obliteration to aid the goddess, would you? How curious. The humans I've known were weak things, hardly more than insects shivering under rocks and ready to flee at a mere glimpse of me.
I mean, you're like, what, 8 feet tall? And you look evil as fuck.
Yeah, I would also walk away, honestly.
Some people are just built different. Exactly. If I had superpowers, I would absolutely be Omni-Man. Yes. And I hope that never happens. I love you, but I don't want that to happen.
When I last walked this world, they did little more than scream and cling to their goddess, mewling and praying, counting on her to protect them. How amusing to think those cowards begot someone like you.
Look at the
how
size
big
difference.
he is.
His sword is bigger than Link.
This is like 3 links on top of each other.
You grow more fascinating by the second, human. I never imagined I'd meet one of your kind who wished to stand against me in battle.
This flickering is a bit odd though. Why does he flicker?
His hair, you mean?
No, also his body.
Oh, that's the radiating evilness coming through his body.
It's like when he breathes the... What
Yes.
are they? Veins? No.
The
Scales?
evil circulates within him.
Kind of.
Very well then, I shall prepare a place for us where we will not be bothered by distractions. If you still have the courage to face me, seek me there.
Good moisturizer. That too.
How is this place not private enough for a battle? Like, come on. Okay, never
Link,
mind.
it's all on you. Oh, and listen up, Granny had some info for you.
Oh, exposition.
The old girl says it'll take time for that grease rod to absorb Zelda's soul completely.
Neat.
If you can take him down before her soul gets all sucked up into that thing, you might still have a chance.
Good moisturizer is important.
I know you can do it. So, yeah, you've got to do this. You're all Zelda's got. You've got to make this happen.
Ooh, Link with a determined look.
Go get that soul back.
One movement of his sword and he's just, what, creating another, like, pocket dimension for us?
He seems pretty overkill.
Yeah.
If you fear for your life, do not follow me. You can spend what little time your world is left cowering and crying, as befits your kind. But if you truly desire to raise your blade against the world I would build, come for me. I've waited eons to return. I can spare a few more moments to let you decide.
So apparently thousands of years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was quite sure.
You've got to give him credit. He is giving us a chance. Just saying.
Because he doesn't see us as anything.
It's up to you now, Link.
Hey, at least they let us save now. And you can save with full health.
Yes. Because who beat Ghirahim without getting a single hit? It's me. Not you. It's
I
me.
showed you what to do.
Alright.
So it remains cold in here.
You want to do the first attempt?
Yeah, sure.
Since we have saved.
You just want me to teach you his ways.
So you want me to go first?
No, it's okay, I'll go first.
I thought you're so quick on the draw and you can figure out everything.
Well, yes. And then you learn from it, and then you'll try to... You did save, right?
Yes.
You'll try to take the credit.
I'm gonna use this opportunity to set up a prediction.
Master Link, I have important information for you. Once you enter this portal, my analysis indicate a 0% chance that you will be able to return unless you are able to vanquish your foe.
Easy.
Are you ready to proceed? What's your...
The prediction, will Tifa ace this one first try? Heck yeah or heck no?
For once, even I would go with heck no.
Cast your vote and potentially lose all of your points.
Never tell me the odds. You don't know, fine. She will tell you the odds of everything.
Yes, and usually she will tell you after you already figured out what you need to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Understood, Master Link. Know that even in the place that lies beyond this portal, I will be with you. And Master, good luck.
I mean...
There's no way this is going to happen.
Oh, teleportation powers. Neat.
Oh.
This looks an awful lot like the arena we fought Shadow Link in Ocarina of Time, in the Water Temple.
Kinda, this looks nice.
Do we get some backstory now?
I see you decided to meet your end in battle after all. It pleases me greatly to see such misplaced valor, human.
But why you evil, though?
Take a moment to appreciate your surroundings, for where we stand shall serve as your tomb for eternity.
So he doesn't want to kill us, he just wants to seal us here. Okay.
No, we will die here.
The hate for the gods that is boiled in my veins.
Now it's auto text.
You will taste all of it in the bite of my blade.
No longer.
So he's evil because he hates the gods or something.
The only question left is how long you will manage to remain standing before I take your life. Try to keep it interesting for me, would you? And when you do fall, know that your world and everything in it is mine to dominate, mine to subjugate, mine to rule. When I finish with you, you can take solace in knowing your friends and kin will soon follow, as I wipe all who oppose me off from the face of this world.
Oh, turning dark.
Okay. Good luck, Tifa. We don't have a shield. All we have is 3 potions and 1 sword.
It won't be long now. At last, the almighty power I've sought for millennia. I will take the Triforce for my own. And the world shall be under my foot for eternity.
Dum dum dum.
Okay. Demise.
Fine.
Okay, apparently if you walk away, he punishes you, so...
Oh wait, back. Was it B or A? Oh,
A.
Oh, I need this.
Still A, and this seems undodgeable, so don't run away. He only has 1 sword, so have you tried attacking the side where he doesn't have one?
No, oh, wrong way.
Jump backwards and everything. Yeah. But not too far, because then he chases you. This feels like the very first Ghirahim.
Oh.
You did hit him. Oh. Okay, whatever you did there, that worked.
Okay.
Don't get greedy, Tifa. This is not the time and place.
Yeah, I couldn't jump back anymore. It kind of looks like he's doing a second swing.
Yeah, he's fainting you out. That's pretty cool. Like an actual sword fight. Okay, when you don't get greedy, you're actually doing well, so please pay attention, I guess. Try attacking from the side where he doesn't hold the sword. So from this side. Okay, just keep doing that. At least here the game gives you a sound effect and like visual clues that you're doing it right. Oh, you can fake him out basically. Now I get it. Except he's pretty strong.
Yeah, he does.
You might want to heal.
No, I think it's better to save that.
I think you might make this, honestly.
Actually, we can reload anyway. No?
Yes, exactly. Don't walk.
Never mind. But we need time to drink the potion.
Yes, and don't walk away from him too far, Tifa.
Yeah, I forgot he does that, honestly.
It wasn't that hard to understand, no, it wasn't.
Okay, technically, this first bit is not too bad.
Please tell me there's a chair next to this thing. Why?
Save and quit would be... Oh, Vi with her 0% chance of coming out of here alive, huh?
Okay, so I'm gonna save here. And then I'm gonna reload the first save. Because the game doesn't have a go back to the title screen option. Okay. So I'm not gonna make the mistake Tifa did.
Wait, first.
First what?
Do the points thing.
What points?
Well, I failed the prediction.
Oh, true. You mean, yeah, the points thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Choose outcome. The answer was heck no. Sorry for those of you that lost. Now, the better question is... Will Jack ace this one first try? Heck yeah, heck no. You've got 2 minutes. Let's do this. I have a good feeling I can win this.
I am going with...
No, my 10 points. Should have known better, honestly. Then again, Tifa has been good for a bunch of surprises.
That is true, but even this one, I also figured it wouldn't work.
Let's do this. Demise. Do, 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 do. Okay.
I don't see this happening. But I will still say...
You're throwing left. Tifa, what are you doing? What are you doing? You cannot vote yourself.
Yes, I can.
Why can you vote?
Why can I not vote?
Oh, because you're a moderator. True. The movie sounds like an old Godzilla film. I mean, the music. A little bit.
How about you pay attention to your battle? I'll do...
Why couldn't I jump?
No. Could still get it. I mean, I didn't really start dodging until the end
Oops.
What did you say about getting greedy?
How about you let me focus? Okay.
Well, that didn't make a difference, did it?
What you couldn't tell, because Tifa didn't tell us, after you lock swords with him and bounce off, you are stunned for like a half second.
Well, I did say you can't move immediately, didn't I? He is so big though.
Yes, he is.
Or if you stab him in the feet.
I would love that if that wasn't fair. Alright.
I always wonder why that's never like a move. Everyone seems to battle so heroic. If this was me, I would just jam my sword down. I bet your ass they don't see that coming.
I think I found a strategy. Basically just go left, right, left, right.
Well, seems
See?
good. Ooh, that was a nice one.
Okay.
Ooh. I wonder what his next phases will be.
I hope he doesn't have one. But you...
He's absolutely gonna have one.
Hey!
There's no way this is the end. Oh.
Oh god. No!
I think he's mad. Oh, don't touch that.
Did that take 3 hearts?
I feel like. Oh, you found the solution already.
Okay, to be fair, this one is easier because the game told you what to do.
It's electric.
Oh, you piece of work!
You are doing really well.
But this is what I need to...
Oh.
You... Please, don't hit me. Okay.
Okay, he's only doing 1 heart damage now. Before he did 2.
No, no! Do the thing!
Oh, look at you.
That's it, right?
Impressive. But I don't think so.
Is he gonna get up again? Alright, cutscene. Prediction isn't over. Time for phase 3, that's what I'm thinking.
There's always 3. Why is it always 3?
Because he's standing up again.
Actually, I don't remember. It's the video game tree rule.
I think I actually just won.
No.
Extraordinary. You stand as a paragon of your kind, human. You fight like no man or demon I have ever known, though this is not the end.
Please?
My hate never perishes. It is born anew in a cycle with no end. I will rise again. Those like you, those who share the blood of a goddess and the spirit of a hero, they are eternally bound to this curse.
I did not see it coming that this is actually the end.
An incarnation of my hatred shall ever follow your kind, dooming them to wander a blood-soaked sea of darkness for all time.
Is that why Ganon exists? I won.
That is shocking.
So whoever thought I would ace this first try, congratulations, please enjoy your points. Thank you for believing in me, and everybody who voted against me, I don't blame you. This was an accident. Oh, the Master Sword learned how to suck up dust.
I've confirmed the eradication. I did not see this coming.
Eradication, please get...
Eradication, I'm trying to speak.
Tifa, this is the ending, please get it
Fi
right.
is shocked.
Okay.
There was a 0% probability that you would come out of here alive of the Demon King.
Alive of a...
His residual consciousness has been absorbed into the Master Sword and is now sealed away. Can't we just eat him as well?
Okay, wait a second. So, Ganon and everybody who is the big bad evil guy in Zelda exists because Demise cursed Link and the goddess / Zelda like that. It's like, I will always come back for you.
I wouldn't say cursed.
And at the same time, part of the original Demise is sealed within the Master Sword. Maybe just break the Master Sword? Does that kill Demise for good? No?
Or just releases him.
All that, yeah. Alright. It's pretty much how curses go. Very, very true.
Somehow that battle seemed easier than the ones with the other dude.
This one actually told you what to do. Like, first you have a Ghirahim fight, and where you need to attack the blade and then you need to find a way through. They reuse this in the first phase of a Demise fight.
Yeah, but that he was easier to hit.
Yes, and then the second part, it literally starts with Demise using a Skyward Strike on you, so I use a Skyward Strike myself, right? And that was it.
Yeah,
I'm okay with it.
It went so fast.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
You have done well, Link. Very good job.
She misspoke, she meant Jack. Not Tifa.
Well, you only got to this point thanks to my brilliant efforts that brought us here.
Remember how we did this whole training montage thing earlier, just to prepare for this fight?
Link, thank you. I think it's over. Finally, it's all over.
I'm happy she's just feeling better again. Just like that.
Nice going, you two. You guys were totally amazing this little adventure I like to call The Legend of Groose.
Good job, Bruce.
We need a spin-off like that. Yeah.
Bruce deserves some credit.
Arrow dictation. Thank you for that clip, Skinner. It will be in line with Invigorate that Tifa will never live down.
I was so close.
No, you weren't. Ganondorf is his reincarnation according to the Hyrule Historia, but it's pretty much always been that he's just an incarnation of his hatred, which makes more sense given Demise is currently chilling in the Master Sword. Okay.
I kinda like that, actually.
I want them to at some point do a game that in the timeline is set before Skyward Sword, where we learn why Demise is like that, or was like that. Because all we know is that he hated the gods. But
we don't always need a villain origin story.
I do. I also want another Zelda game where you play as the bad guys, not just the spin-offs.
That I do like, but not necessarily in Zelda. I answer that. Well, see, here comes your answer in a moment.
Alright.
That's a little joke.
Why not? Yes, but...
Because sometimes I just want a villain, not because of bad childhoods or some injustice done to them, but just because they are a genuine asshole that enjoy hurting people. Because that's a big part of them.
Yes, I get that. But this Zelda game also gave us a goddess that did selfish, manipulative things. Because usually...
Not selfish.
Yes.
She gave up immortality.
Okay, yeah,
in the process. That's not selfish. She did it all.
Not selfish, but in her goal to seal Demise forever, she manipulated lots of things and lots of people.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call that evil or selfish. I mean, it is all to save the world.
What part of, yes, I shouldn't have said selfish, that was the wrong word, was too much for you.
Yeah, but it's also not evil.
Yeah, but
it was to save the world.
The point I was trying to make before you kept getting hung up on the words that I took back, yes, but usually in these games the gods are infallible and they do no wrong and they're perfect. At most you help them because, oh no, something beat me. Like, remember Twilight Princess, where all of these like spirits or whatever they were like, oh no, the great evil had overtaken me and I need your help, and now I'm cool again, and now I chill with you and then I save the world with you. Here the goddess actually set in motion a plan that wasn't just like, oh, it's sunshine and daisies for everybody. Link will be born at some point, probably, that has to overcome all of these horrendous trials, go through all of this just to stand a chance to fight Demise.
Yeah, and to be fine in the end. It's not like he perished a horrible death together with Zelda. She placed a bet on all of this to have a happy end, and it did. Link will be fine. He will have forgotten about this by the next game.
It's not the same Link, you fool. Demise was imprisoned by the goddess because he's blind. I don't think that's the reason, Skinner.
I bet it was.
I don't think so, Skinner. And Tifa. Look, Impa is trying to say something.
Joke or not, your contributions to our efforts were heroic. You have my thanks.
So, Impa and Groose? 1-2 pair?
That would be cute.
Definitely both.
Well, there's your origin story.
No. Unless they make a prequel to Skyward Sword that actually establishes this, no. I like to think that Demise chose to be a dick.
I just want to believe that Demise is a being created out of hate in the world, unfairness, injusticeness, and it all bundled up into the being that is Demise.
I would be okay with it.
Well, see, origin story. There we go, established.
The Tifa canon.
Oh well, you know, I'm just glad I could make myself useful. I'm happy things turned out okay.
By the way, hello Benjima, happy Tuesday. How are you doing? Welcome to the end of Skyward Sword HD.
We made it. Did you ever finish the game as well, by the way? I don't recall.
Hey, so things look pretty sewn up here. What do you say, guys? Ready to head back to our own time? Granny was really worried about you too. I don't want to keep the old girl in suspense too long.
That sounds like a good plan.
Can we finally establish that she's Impa?
And there goes Fi. Fi's gonna stay here.
Are we gonna pull a Twilight Princess again?
Helia, your grace.
Hylia.
Oh, well, we established Helia.
No, Tifa, it's Hylia, like Hyrule as in high and rule.
That was it. I actually thought we said Helia.
The Legend of Zelda
Hylia.
body cam footage not available as a prequel.
Hylia, your grace. Or perhaps you prefer Zelda. It pleases me to know you are safe.
That was a shock laughter. I don't condone what's happening. I'm just saying it's macabre enough so I laugh so that I don't need to cry.
Master, there was a 69% probability this would not have ended like this. I must speak with you.
But I did it.
You did do it. I'm very proud of you.
Again, me, not her.
Oh, Fi wants to go back into...
Alright.
Master Link, you have successfully protected the Goddess Reborn and defeated Demise, fulfilling your role as the hero of legend.
Is it really a legend if we got told by the actual goddess, yeah, that was my plan? It's not a legend anymore now, is it?
My purpose here is complete. Well, if it's something that carries on for thousands of years.
Yeah, but it's not a legend anymore.
It turned into a legend. Like, it's not suddenly the foretold hero that succeeded. Therefore, I ask you to dissolve our arrangement as master and servant.
When did we ever agree to this? You just sprung that on us and then you just...
No, she asked us.
Yeah, but we said yes because we had to.
Well, you could have said no.
We weren't like,
say no.
Yes, I woke up today and I totally wanted a cool sword that talks to me and calls me master. She just did.
She gave you a choice though. Drive the sword into the pedestal before you and I will return to the sword to enter sleep without end.
Pedestal is the way that Hylians say pedestal. Didn't play much, to be honest. It was one of the worst Zeldas I've played. I haven't played all of them though. You should play Oracle of Ages then. And then you will love Skyward Sword.
Master, you have achieved... I thought we just stopped the whole
Yeah, but
master
it's
servant
Fi.
thing.
She likes to keep telling you things. So.
Master, you have achieved the purpose you were chosen to fulfill. Please set the sword in the pedestal and bring the goddess's mission to an end. Wouldn't Fi want to just live on without sleeping? Now, Master, it is time to conclude our necessary companionship. Wow. He does before the end.
Me?
And now we just keep the sword.
Imagine. I would.
Souvenir.
Yeah. But again, Zelda tells us to, so I guess we should.
Bye, Fi. I would do this and miss.
Yes.
And then it
same.
would bounce off.
And then I cut myself in the foot.
You would slice your thigh open.
I'm slightly miffed they didn't let us do the thing again.
Yeah, like for the last time. Shouldn't we at least have closed the gate?
Hey Tifa, what did Link say on the way down the stairs?
Huh?
Good fight.
Link. Shut up, Impa, go away.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hear me. My purpose was to obey the command of the goddess and lead you, the chosen hero of this land, on your quest. When I first awoke and began this task, I perceived it as merely serving my function as a servant to her grace.
A servant.
A servant. However, I have come to consider the information corresponding to our time together among the most precious data I have on record.
This would be really sweet if Fire wasn't one of the most obnoxious characters I've ever met.
No, Fire's been sweet.
Yes, 5% of the time.
I do not have the capability to fully understand the human spirit, Link. I mean, she's kind of programmed. But now, at the end of my journey with you as I prepare to sleep within the Master Sword forever, I experience a feeling I am unable to identify.
Relief. For me.
I lack sufficient data to be sure of my conclusion, but I believe this feeling correlates closest to what your people call happiness.
Yeah, I'm also happy you're gone.
No, I would have, if I wished for it, I would have taken her along.
Yes, but only if we taught her how to not give us obnoxious information.
I would let her play with the little robot.
Yeah, she and Scrapper can just be
Scrapper.
a thing for the rest of time.
Yeah.
The first two Zelda games are the worst, but I think it's because I didn't play them when I was young. I play a remake of the original. Same. The first two have aged not well. That's why I'm saying Oracle of Ages and Seasons are worse in my book, because they had plenty of time to learn how to do it better. And yeah, no, it's... I don't like them. No.
Could just be gas.
It's just a feeling in your gut. Yeah.
That would be...
Yeah, that would be me.
Yeah.
I don't know what humans call this feeling.
Our partnership is at an end, and even as we speak, I feel my consciousness fading away.
But
Like,
why?
it's kind of a sad fate. No?
Yeah, but why?
Like, she received a consciousness. Before I enter the sleep that calls me to the sword, I wish to relay to you words that I recorded many times over the course of our journey. Many have said them to you thus far, but I now wish to say them for myself.
Please don't let Tifa play with motion controls.
It often worked. Thank you, Master Link. May we meet again in another life. Hug? Oh, maybe
No.
not.
You cannot touch your intangible waifu. Bladefu?
We're not even singing a song for her.
What song?
I don't know, like one of the songs we thought as a goodbye.
That
That
could
would
have
have
been,
been nice.
that could have been really sweet if Link at least like played with her harp for one last time with her.
Then she sings along, and like before she gets back in the sword, you already hear her fade. I
Yeah.
think that could have been a really sweet ending.
That actually would have made me cry probably.
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, I hate Fi, that much is clear, but still. Yeah.
What? Impa, why? Come with us.
Impa can't come with you because she's already there.
Well, Impa is from the past, no?
We are in the past.
Yeah, I mean, Zelda's now asking her to come along, but Impa is from this time.
Yes, but Impa is on the other side waiting for us because she's the old lady.
Yeah, I mean the young Impa. Should be back tomorrow as long as nothing crazy happens.
I've
I've jinxed it. Blue screen.
I will hold you to that. I will. If you don't come back tomorrow, I know where to find you.
Benjima of the past.
Impa to the past.
You got this. Fingers crossed.
We believe in you.
Zelda, your grace, you possess the memories of the goddess. You must understand why this is not possible.
Don't care.
I'm a being of this age. My place is here.
Who cares? We just defeated and sealed away Demise. Who cares? We make the rules now.
I know that, but...
Oka Impa of time should have been a thing.
Biscuit also really worked. You must return to your own time. I will take care of the gate once you have passed through. Oh, now we get the answer to that. Thank you. Skinner? No.
No.
I can't do that. You and I have been through so much together. I don't want to leave you alone. Please, Impa, come back with us. Zelda, at the command of the goddess, I passed through the gate of time. I did so to protect you and aid the fight to prevent the world's destruction. The last remnants of Demise are decaying slowly within the sword. Someone must stay behind to watch over this blade.
Take the blade along. And then Impa can come along too. And she can hang out with Groose.
It's not how time works.
Who cares?
We care! No, we're not!
We were able to have a whole training montage session because of a time travel thing. She can just come back with us, spend a couple years with us, we hang out, have fun, and then at some point when duty calls her again, she just goes back to the second after she left.
There can't be two Impas there. The spirit must not reawaken. You must never be allowed to threaten the world again.
Yeah, you failed about that.
This is the nature of the task given to my tribe. As a member of the Sheikah, the goddess's chosen guardians, I gladly welcome this duty.
Pretty mean of a goddess to not give them PTO.
Zelda, I shall watch over the Triforce. Its power is too great to leave in the grasp of man. Dependence on its might is an invitation to disaster.
But
Excuse
you
me,
don't
that's not your
have the
choice.
Triforce. We have the Triforce. Yeah.
I don't have it anymore.
Well,
I lost it. When it has served its purpose, it must be secreted away to lie dormant once again. The knowledge of its existence hidden from mortal history.
I know the two words are spelled the same, but I'm pretty sure she meant to say secreted away and not secreted away. Because if you secret away something, it's hidden. If you secrete something away, that's disgusting.
Potato.
Fair enough.
These are the words the goddess spoke to me long ago. I remember them well, as do you, I'm sure. How old is Impa at this point already?
Old enough to know all of it. So who knows? Yeah, you beat Demise. Hello, Silence.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
Surprisingly fast even. Like Jack.
First try.
Did it in one go. Do not despair, Zelda. You and I will surely meet again someday. Yeah, in like 2 minutes.
You know what I'm really happy about? Like the most happy about this entire scene? Impa comes back. Zelda comes back. Link comes back. I mean, Demise kinda does in the form of Ganon and whatever. Groose doesn't. I said what I said.
Groose does, just not as a main character. He gets reincarnated as someone living a happy life.
As a cuckoo.
Just like what he deserves. He's done well.
Took me 4 months.
Well, technically we spent like 6 months on it as well.
The fights were not easy. I can tell you that much.
And...
Plonk. Oh look, Impa's right there. Now she's gonna reveal her arm and she's gonna wear the bracelet that Zelda just gave her. I didn't mean to flip you off, I was just trying to hold the Joy-Con on point. Watch it, she's having the armlet bangle thing. Yes.
Well, she knows it's Impa.
Question is this the same Impa or is it Impa's granddaughter?
I'm gonna believe it's the same Impa just because of what Impa said earlier, that the goddess told her something.
Yeah, but that means she's what, thousands of years old now?
Yes, exactly. So at that point she was already thousands of years old. Because Demise was like, oh, it's been millennia. See, I told you we'd meet again.
So I was right about the face tattoo and everything.
I'm quite sure I said first that it was Impa. I'm gonna rewatch those videos.
No.
Oh no! Now that is mean. Not even a proper goodbye. I guess her task has been fulfilled.
Why would you do this?
That is pulling right in the heartstrings. Impa, thank you. Like, I'd almost cry.
Yeah, that...
Close.
I mean, then again, her task is complete, no? Because she looked after the sword until you returned, because now we're back.
Yeah, but the mice is still in there.
Yeah, but now we're back to look after the sword ourselves.
I think we're gonna take the sword out again. Thank you for everything. Millennia from current time or the past time? I would think when we were in the past, it already had been millennia.
Yeah, and we were told when we went through the time gate thing that was thousands of years in the past. At least that's what I recall. Maybe I misremember this.
Well, she was probably granted life until the quest was complete by the goddess, as an anointed guardian. So she lived all that time, I suppose.
It's still rough.
Yeah, like she has had a lonely job for so long just to be like, oh yeah, it's fulfilled, yeet, bye.
Yeah.
Confused the hell out of me. It's kind of sad.
Don't you already have a Master Sword? Why is it back in the rock? Because we had to put it back.
We can't keep it. And there we go.
They're saying the thing, Tifa. That's the name of the game. So, Tifa, as is tradition.
Game bites the dust.
How did you like The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD?
I enjoyed playing with the motion controls.
I hate it.
The only thing I wasn't a fan of was the flying.
Better.
The flying I really could have done without, or maybe less long distances, I suppose. Like, it didn't do anything for me.
I mean, the flying around Skyloft to me had the same problem that Wind Waker originally did. Because there's a lot of flying back and forth.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely could have had some improvements, like the teleporting thing we already discussed earlier. But all in all, I really enjoyed the game.
Yeah. Oh wait, now we get to see what happened to Zelda after we split up. After she fell down to the floor, I wanted to say. Down to the ground. Okay, so she met Impa. Impa gave her a new dress.
Didn't she wake up in that?
No, she woke up in her old dress. Yeah. Congrats on beating the game. My favorite part was when the Skyward Sword HD started Legend of Zelda all over the place. Same.
It was the best part.
That splash screen at the end, that really did it for me.
Oh yeah, this is where she prayed to get the story.
Yeah. Now she is impishly looking at the door. Let me guess, now Impa shows up and kicks my ass?
The music
Young
here
Impa?
is really good. She old as fuck and her job is done. Yeah, but still. It's kind of a sad goodbye.
So it was Impa saving her butt the entire time.
Well, of course. She even said that was no mystery.
Yeah, but maybe Zelda learned how to fight, like she does in some other games. Just saying, could have happened.
Like this we already knew.
I think it's really cool that instead of just giving us a credit scroll, they tell us part of a story we haven't been able to see it.
Yeah. I really like that as well.
And
It's a bit of insight.
it really goes for the heartstrings because we just saw Impa die. That's fake. How's that place back up there? How's the statue and
Well, you
everything?
just saw things that already happened. Now it's the same. This was before we destroyed the island.
Oh no, I think this is like, you've been to these places. After this it's gonna be the forest, then the fireplace, and the desert.
I'm kind of amazed the rest of the island didn't sink. I mean, there's no need for this to exist anymore either.
Wow. See? Yeah, okay, now it's just scrolling through places. I'm showing you the stage in Smash Bros. Kind of. But we were talking about how you like the game. The motion controls for me were hit and miss. I mean, you've watched us play with them for almost 45 hours, as I would like to point out, for reasons. And when they worked well, they worked really well. Like in the Ghirahim fight and the Demise fight and stuff like this, when you actually had to control your swings. At the same time, I felt like, especially in the very first Ghirahim fight, they just threw me off completely.
Yeah, because we couldn't figure out the mechanics. Afterwards, we got them much faster.
Yes, but I mean, the whole thing was you have to be fast enough so that he cannot predict your move. But how can I be faster? The fact that we ever made it past the first boss was sheer luck.
I didn't feel like that was the thing behind it though, but I think it had more to do with timing than with being faster. But
that's
still.
what I read in the walkthrough back then that I looked at after the boss fight on how to do the boss fight.
Cute.
I think overall I liked the game. It's not one of my favorite Zeldas.
Some of the backtracking was also getting a tiny bit old.
Yes, the backtracking was... We went to the 3 main destinations 3 times each.
Yeah, 3 or 4 times even.
I mean, at least they were slightly different every time, but still it was the same places 3 times.
But they had
like...
really cute characters. Like the scrapper things, the Kikis.
Yes.
They were adorable.
They also had some really amazing places like that one.
Yeah, even though I found the desert ship thing like a bit random. Like I didn't feel it added that much.
I thought it was a cool concept.
Story, but yeah.
Like usually you wouldn't expect a ship in a desert.
This dungeon was great.
Yes. The dungeons themselves were...
The design of them were really good.
Yeah. I mean, we got pretty stuck in the very first one because we didn't quite yet get what we needed to do, but we did manage thanks to your help. And after that, I think we did okay.
Those spiders, also really cool design, but so annoying to fight.
Yes, the stabbing.
Most hated enemy.
The fact that I beat Ghirahim with the stabbing thing, again, sheer luck. I cannot stab on command with these controls.
Like I know in Skyloft, there's a clue that anything's wrong until the goddess statue falls. Even then, no one responded to it.
Seemingly, yes.
We all went on with our life.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, look, where the statue's gone.
Yeah.
All in all, I enjoyed the game. I wouldn't necessarily like play it again anytime soon.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. I mean, I've replayed a couple of Zelda games a lot. Ocarina of Time being the most prominent one. I don't see myself replaying Skyward Sword anytime soon. And if I do, it will not be with motion controls because I really want to see the difference.
That, but I don't think it will be better without motion controls.
I think it might be way easier. I think so at least. I mean, I don't know until I've played it.
For me, this felt easier playing with motion controls than your average Zelda game.
I liked them, and I think I would not feel this way about the controls if I didn't need to reset the gyro every 35 seconds.
Ooh, after credit scene.
Okay. Oh, look, our birds came too.
Cute.
Sword fights ain't gonna be easier. I don't know. I like to blame the controls rather than me not being good at the game. It's easier that way.
I like how they have... Did you see that they have the same haircut as their owners?
Yes. That's a nice detail, but I still hate those characters.
Feather cut?
Haircut. Hairdo. Featherdo. The thing on their heads. So we still have a Triforce, right? Why don't we just...
Looking at it being put away now.
Yeah, but it's still there. Couldn't we just wish for something? Like, couldn't we just use it again?
I'm quite sure we're gonna go through the ceremony now to scatter them.
I would think so. I mean, she should know, right?
Look around us. As a child, I always dreamed of a world below. I wanted to see the surface with my own eyes and feel the land's warm breeze on my skin.
There you go.
I think I want to live here. I always want to feel solid ground beneath my feet. See the clouds above my head and watch over the Triforce. Wow. Okay. Throwing away your bird like that.
It doesn't mean we can't spend time with our birds, it's just that we stay on the ground.
That is true.
And to be fair, after what Link did to Skyloft, I would also not feel safer anymore. I mean, who tells me that he isn't magically touching a statue and suddenly my house is gone? Maybe with me inside of it.
It's gonna be fine. Nice Triforce on the statue. I'm sure no one will find it and abuse its power. Well, it doesn't look like anything someone will want or take.
Groose, hey guys, I character developed, we have to be nice now.
Call and switch? Okay, whatever you say, Groose. Basically.
I liked Groose's character development. I really did.
I think they actually have character development if we did any of the side quests, but we kind of didn't.
For those other two, I didn't really think. They were not important enough. They're just two guys who follow the leader.
Yeah, but I also mean we didn't do any side quests.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Which, like...
Legend has it that girl is still missing.
Yeah, we did learn a girl was missing, but you know, whatever. Yeah,
I'm gonna stick with Zelda.
Children yearn for the mines.
Maybe they do. Good luck with the dungeons you missed. We didn't miss any dungeons.
We did everything. Besides find the missing girl.
What's the plan since the Tuesday, Wednesday traditional long game is over now? Again, for the 20th time now. I know you won't tell me, but I have to ask just how it is.
We actually will tell you.
What Skinner said.
But I'm already gonna say, and starting tomorrow, we will move on to another Zelda game, which will be...
Oh, that was for me. Breath of the Wild.
There we go.
Yes. So
we're not rid of them yet.
Zelda and Link stay down there and how should I say, repopulate the surface?
What about you, Link? What will you do now? Marry me?
Don't we have like a date or something?
For real?
Yes.
Yes, real.
Oh, I thought that it was this game's All Shrines. I didn't see Breath of the Wild.
No, we're just gonna do All Shrines, Breath of the Wild.
Every Korok seed, we're gonna be here. No, just Breath of the Wild, All Shrines. The end.
I don't even have every Korok seed in my original game.
I don't think I ever will either. Also, very bright screen. I guess that means you've kicked me out of the stream for the time being due to spoilers. What? You can't spoil anything in Breath of the Wild. The game literally tells you the story at the beginning. You can play again in hero mode using this save data. Do you want to continue?
Nah.
Yes. Click. Share the gamepad. The game is over. Oh! I accidentally pressed bring it on.
Oh, that's fine.
That's not what I meant to do.
But yeah, Breath of the Wild doesn't really have spoilers. Don't want to see shrine answers. I like to struggle until I find out how to solve it. Yeah, fair.
Oh, like that. Well...
I think you'll find out that the shrines are pretty straightforward. Do you already have the game, by the way?
Says Tifa, who struggled with quite a few of them, just like me. Click.
Some of the shrines were not too bad.
Except for that one shrine, I hated that shrine, was a bitch, I had to look it up. It was only one time, I will never do it again.
Wait, so you did already play it? Or you didn't finish it yet?
I think it was about the shrine that Shrift will never do again. Well, if you don't want to see the answers, maybe Tifa can think of a redeem so that you tell, any of you, tell us where to go next, and that way Shrift, you, can use that redeem to make us only go to shrines when you're around that you have seen the solutions for already.
Go to the shrine that's all the way on the other side of the map.
Yeah, which we can't even do at the beginning, but still. Shrines for the orbs are straightforward, but the chests can be difficult sometimes. Yeah, screw the chests.
Fair enough.
If the chests happen, that's nice, but if the chests don't happen, then that's just how it's gonna be.
I think I had to look. I'm not sure if I looked up Guardians walkthroughs for the shrines back then, but I definitely did for one of the Guardians ones. Like, there I absolutely got stuck.
I remember doing that for one of the Divine Beasts, and when I didn't understand what the walkthrough was telling me, and then I just kept playing until I found out myself. Yeah.
Very not that far into the game. Well, time to get going then, isn't it?
Exactly. You have until tomorrow. You have less than 24 hours to beat the game at all shrines.
900 Korg seed is a pain. It is so many. Especially when you need less than half to get all the inventory upgrades. If you win the challenge, I mean, it's good. I think I had like 500 on my original save.
300 something by complete accident. I never like went out to specifically find Korok seeds, it just happened.
Well, I've been hunting them at some point with the Korok mask.
Yeah, and I finished the game before the DLC came out, so I didn't use the mask. I did after, when I played a bit. It makes it way easier. And I'm like, on a scale from 0 to 10, without the mask, it's like a 2. With the mask, it's like a 3. It is way easier. It's like a 50% increase, but it's still not easy.
It's still a little bit annoying, especially if you keep hearing the sound that there's a Korok.
You just don't see where it should be.
Yeah, and you can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, spent all of my time playing the Great Ace Attorney on the Switch. 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, Breath of the Wild, Pokemon Scarlet, Neon White have been put on the back burner until I'm done.
But Ace Attorney you've already played before.
Great Ace Attorney, that's the other one.
Oh, you've already played that one too, no?
I don't remember if we've beat all of them.
Fair enough.
Like a good 12 hours in and only 80% done with the first game out of the 2. Well...
Now you know what you need to do.
Yeah. I haven't played the Great Ace Attorney yet, see?
Oh, okay.
It was the other ones, Tifa.
Well, you get your priorities wrong. I'm just saying.
Should have finished Breath of the Wild, including all shrines.
But yeah, that's our plan starting tomorrow. And in Friday, Sunday, we stick to 999.
Correct. Little bit of a break from Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure that will return too. We still have to finish our Pokemon Black Soul Link at some point. Black and White.
Yeah, let's see. For now, I think this one will still take us a while, and then by the time we're done, we'll have something new.
Finishing all shrines and the story of Breath of the Wild, when I played this the first time myself, took me 120 hours. We're not gonna do all story, but we'll tell you again tomorrow, but still.
Well, we did a lot of exploring then too.
Yeah, I don't think we'll take quite that long, but I think 100 hours roughly is gonna be... There's like, what, 140 shrines? 136? Plus the 4 Divine Beasts? If you count the DLC?
Yeah. Are we also gonna beat it, or just the shrines?
No, beat
technically.
it too. Like, after you did all the shrines, you might as well beat the game. As in,
and then we end it.
Beat the last boss. And the stream is just ending at some point, like 140 shrines.
Alright, we're done.
We're gone, basically.
Bye.
First playthrough, sadly I've been spoiled for the earth-shattering plot twist at the end of the second game. It's the earth-shattering plot twist that the Great Ace Attorney has a child, and that child has a child, and that child has a child, and so on and so forth, until eventually the events of the Ace Attorney series happen.
But sometimes it's about the journey and the rest of the story to get there. So I'm glad that's still amazing for you.
Like with Skyward Sword, because I had a feeling from the beginning that Link was gonna win. Usually that's how it happens. I did not see that coming. Yeah.
Did not see that coming at all.
In my experience, that's how it goes. So the story's still amazing, and I don't know how the spoiler will play out, or how it would even happen at all, so suspense is still there. Nice. I'm hoping you feel this way all the way through.
Does Link ever truly win? Well, true, technically, he just goes on a little break every time.
No, Tifa.
Just to redo it all. Even if it's a reincarnation or a different Link, it's not a full win. It's a momentarily win.
Technically, if you ask me, the real winner of the Zelda franchise is Demise. No, it's Demise. Because Demise was like, I hate you and I curse you forever. Somebody like me will always come for you. And that's exactly what happens in all of the games. Link and Zelda are just always there to follow their plans, or usually Link. Not necessarily always Zelda, but you catch my drift. So, does Link win? Yes. Every single Link wins.
Well, we're winning battles, but not a war.
Because the war is infinite. And there will always be a Link and there will always be a Zelda to together fight Demises, whatever they're gonna come up with.
Yeah, but in that regard,
individual Link wins.
But in that regard, Demise is kind of winning. Because Demise is fine with this outcome. He even said so himself, I will just keep coming back, I'll keep on trying to destroy you all, and that's all good. Link and stuff do not want this to happen.
There's one Link that doesn't win. We have played Twilight Princess on stream, so I don't... Spoiler for those of you that haven't played Twilight Princess, which you should because it's good. Ocarina of Time Link doesn't win.
I forgot the ending, but honestly I also don't felt like I won after playing that game. I mean,
by what I'm going with, I mean, Ocarina of Time Link does kill Ganondorf, or Ganon. That's what happens at the end. But...
No, actually.
That Link eventually ends up a Stalfos. And when in Twilight Princess you go to those like golden howling statue thingies and you learn a new move, that Stalfos that's teaching you, that's that Link.
Oh yeah, true. He was a character in there.
So, I mean, he won and then he just lived his life and at some point decided, I'll just become a Stalfos for reasons.
What's that Link?
And then he still carries on to teach another Link the moves necessary to be a hero and stuff. So I don't know if I would consider that winning though, because meh. If that's what he wanted, I guess.
Ocarina of Time is where the timeline splits, but true. Yes. I almost forgot about that as well. Twilight Princess was the best Zelda game though. Like out of all of them, Twilight Princess is the top. I'm not sure why Ocarina of Time gets so much credit
because
when
it
there's
did
Twilight
it first.
Princess.
Twilight Princess is kind of like a retreading of Ocarina of Time.
Even though the best ones were the two we played.
No.
Yes. What was the name again?
Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons.
No. The like fun games.
Oh, Link, the Wand of Gamelon, and Zelda something. The CDI games. Those were actually good. The fan remakes. The remakes, because they cut out the tedious bullshit. Those were good.
Those were the best ones. I forgot about that Skelly Man. Yeah, same.
I never will. I knew Tifa was always my favorite. Not even a whole minute, I have to take my comment back. What did you expect?
I know you still love me, Skelly.
What did you expect? The Legend of Zelda Schrodinger's Ocarina. True, Ocarina of Time is the timeline split. Until Nintendo comes up with yet another split somewhere. Because
I swear, that water temple in Ocarina of Time ruined everything. Everything.
Yeah. I mean, even Nintendo regrets doing it that way so much that they changed gameplay for Ocarina of Time 3D so that it becomes way less tedious.
That was the worst thing ever.
Link to the Past is the best and I will die on this hill. I'm not the biggest fan of A Link to the Past. I prefer Link's Awakening actually because nostalgia, I grew up with that. But A Link to the Past does some really cool things. Because, for example, there are 2 items, I think, 1 or 2, I think it's 2. 2 items that are completely optional.
Which one?
The Ice Rod and one other that I forgot about. And if you have them, some parts later in the game do become easier if you know when to use them. But they're completely optional. You could play the entire game and you never get them and you wouldn't know that you missed them. I mean, you have to actually know that they exist or talk to characters so that they tell you about this. But that's Magic Caper's optional. I think you might be right. Yeah.
I find it worse if there's an item that you do need and you can somehow miss it. And you have to go back to look for it.
No, they don't do that.
Yeah, no, and that one they don't, but there are games like that and that's absolutely hateful.
Yeah, and as far as I remember from when I was playing it, A Link to the Past was also the most difficult one in my opinion. That game did not mess around. I played it on the Switch through the Super Nintendo emulation thing on it. I had to save state a lot. And I had to do the time rewind thing a lot.
Save states are really handy.
I wasn't very good at it, but I did beat it in the end. Yeah. Ranger, happy Feierabend. Enjoy your rest of the day off from work. You deserve it.
Is it already that time?
Yes. Yes, it is. Link to the
Past. For a new break.
Yeah. It's not more difficult than Link's Awakening. I mean the fights. I felt like enemies did more damage. I took more hits. It could just be because, like I'm saying, I grew up with Link's Awakening. Like I played that when I was like...
Not Wind Waker.
9 or so? So I remember most of it.
Wasn't that the first one you played?
Yes. A Link to the Past... Oh, sorry, A Link to the Past. Link's Awakening is the first Zelda game I played. Ocarina of Time was the second one. The first 3D
I thought
console.
Wind Waker was the first one you played.
No. When I learned about Majora's Mask, skipped that because I knew I would hate it, and I did.
Majora's Mask had bad sides, but also good. Some of the enemies or like boss fights were really nice.
Majora's Mask doesn't work for me because I play Zelda the same way I play Pokemon. I want to just play through the main part of the game. And if you do that with Majora's Mask, you will end up with 7 hearts. And that's it. And this game is not easy. Not for me.
Majora's Mask was hard.
The time mechanic, 80% of the game is side quests, which I skip because of the reasons I just told you about.
If it didn't have the timer, I would have liked it a whole lot better. I
did not like Majora's Mask.
Yeah, that was stress added that did not improve it for me.
We made it all the way to the final boss and we could not beat it. I got so mad.
You also gave up really fast.
Really fast? No, that didn't feel like it was fast.
I think when you already did it after like the first try, you already came with cheats or something.
Because I suffered all the way through the game.
I think even before we tried it, if I recall correctly.
Eventually we did beat the game because I hacked it. I just gave us the fierce deity mask.
The last Majora boss fight though,
that was the best thing about the game.
That was one of the best in all of the Zelda games.
Everything was weird. Everything was creepy as hell. It was just plain crazy. Why wasn't the entire game like that?
Matuna, which one is that? Same as Moldorm.
I don't recall. You haven't played that one.
No.
Click on it.
It's this giant butterfly with one eye.
If you scroll down, I can try to remember. Of course, Tifa goes straight back to the sources on the Zelda wiki.
You told me to go down.
I don't recall the boss fight, and Tifa's doing nothing to help me remember.
There, better.
I don't recall fighting that thing. Moldorm was annoying.
Moldorm, which one was that?
It's the worm that pushes you off the platform.
Okay.
You have to refight that one at some point in Link's Awakening, I think. I don't recall.
If I remember correctly, that went quite well.
I don't remember.
Like, I don't recall struggling there at least.
You did fall like 2 or 3 times during Link's Awakening. Against the Moldorm, yeah.
I just don't recall struggling.
Of course she doesn't.
I never struggle. One hit, KO, everything.
Now I'm gonna look up the Morphula fight in A Link to the Past.
There's no game overs.
Morphula, Link to the Past. Oh, Skyward. Yeah, okay, yes. I also hated that dungeon deal. That was the one where I needed to look up a walkthrough. I got stuck in that dungeon so bad. I think I spent 6 hours doing that one dungeon. I just couldn't find the way. I just couldn't.
You were fight Moldorm in the last palace, but if you have the max sword, it only takes 1 full charge. Oh, that's not too bad. But you still need to get the max sword first.
I don't recall the last palace. That was... Is that the one in the pyramid? Or one before that? Doesn't matter.
Hated the worm as a kid. Not even that far into the game.
Yes, correct.
It's something that can make you put it away.
Yeah. I mean, gameplay-wise, I understand why they punish you hardcore when you fall down there and then it just regains all health. But really, it doesn't make sense. If you punch somebody in the face because you're in a fight for some reason, and then you go out of a room and you come back in, they didn't just magically not have been punched in the face.
You can cut a worm's head off and it will regrow. Like the
Why
worm
can't you be
regenerates.
normal?
Excuse me.
I'm trying to find an
We're talking
example.
about worms.
I hate to say it, but she kind of has a point. I was trying to come up with an example that doesn't involve doing horrible things to an animal. That's why I went with a punching example. Okay, Tifa has a point. Worms are incredibly resilient and just grow back things. Yeah, I guess.
So with this boss, it kind of makes sense. If it was a guy, yeah, we're talking different things.
True. What's up in the Death Mountains? A permanent only Ganon fight. Thank you. I also hated Death Mountain. Morphulum dungeon is a nightmare, but I didn't mind the boss fight. Do you remember how long you took for that dungeon? Because 6 hours. It was horrible. No, but the adrenaline could kick in and they could get angry and go Super Saiyan and heal their wounds in the process. I don't think that's how that works in real life, Skinner.
I bet it does.
Maybe for you when you turn into Omni-Man, but...
Have you never seen Super Worm Saiyan Gym?
No. I have never turned into an Earthworm.
Don't recommend, really.
Yeah. Can be one hit away and that now cracked out worm will push you off a ledge. Be back to normal when you return. Yes.
If it's a stage where you already struggle at, that's frustrating.
And I think, don't you have to refight that in the tower stage? In A Link to the Past? And where the area is actually smaller? Or was that Link to the Past? Doesn't matter, you have to fight it in a comparatively small area. That's annoying.
It's my secret gap. I'm always Super Saiyan. I'm only Super Saiyan in the morning because then my hair stands like that.
Can confirm, and she does turn blonde overnight for some reason. Yeah, and then during the day her hair just gets darker.
Gets darker again.
Yeah.
Repeats every day.
Super
Same
weird.
cycle.
Talking about the same cycle, Tifa, how about you find us somebody to raid?
That is a good idea. And I have no one.
Wow. Benjima, you need to start streaming again tonight. Preferably now or within the next 2 minutes. That would be swell of you.
It's time to get back to work tomorrow. It's a good thing today I was working from home because my phone died overnight, didn't hear the alarm, woke up late.
Good thing I set 3 alarms, like I usually do. Yeah.
That was good timing.
Wait, can you read out Benjima's first line? This one?
I don't know if it's smaller, but it's a different shape.
It's okay, Benjima. We all struggle with that at some point. I blame it on the winter. Just saying. Sorry. This PC is already dead. I guess. I hope not. Did you already build
Don't jinx
everything?
it, Skinner.
Did you set everything up? I mean, I would assume you have, because otherwise how would you be back tomorrow? But nice. Look forward to you being back.
Fingers
Hair color
crossed.
changes could also be a melanin deficiency. I didn't know that was a thing. How do we make sure you don't have that, Tifa? I'm gonna learn about this. At least I can't tell if it's small. Good for you. Good for you. I can tell you that my eyes are getting smaller and smaller if Tifa doesn't press this wonderful button.
Pressing it. There you go.
Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. There is no raid today because nobody's online. Benjima, we'll be back tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Starting Breath of War.
Thank you, thank you.